What is up, my friends? You are all very welcome along to 2024 and to the Reds' first game of the season. The team news is in. We're going to go through it momentarily, but the 11 that you can see on your screen there now is confirmed. Big news, Alexis McAllister is fit enough to take his place on the Liverpool bench. Klopp has stuck with Diaz in attack, meaning our front three will be Diaz on the left, Darwin Núñez for the centre, and on the right hand side Mohamed Salah. Midfielders with Toro Endo, Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones, and your defence is exactly as you expect the defence to be: Gomez, Trent, Van Dijk and Ibu. That is the Liverpool 11, obviously with Mr. Alisson Becker in goal. So yes, how are we all? Do please get your score predictions into the chat, and of course the poll is open there now, asking you guys to pick your result of the game. Is it going to be a Liverpool win, a draw or a Newcastle win? But you know what's good? No matter what the result, we're still going to be top of the league at the end of this game. But obviously we want the victory, right? We want the 3 points. We want to start off 2024 as we mean to go on with 3 points, a home win, and hopefully staying top of the league. The Newcastle team news is in as well, and it is on the screen there as you can see it, but I'm going to read it out to you guys real quick. Dubravka, Livramento, Schär, Botman, Byrne, Bruno Guimaraes, Longstaff, Miley, Gordon, Joelinton and Isak. So my guess is that we're going to look at a 4-4-2 from Newcastle, meaning they're going to try and, park that certain big object that everybody that comes to Anfield wants to try and do. So we've got to find that breakthrough early. Other bits of news around the game: Bobby Firmino and Fabinho are apparently in attendance as well tonight, which is great. Good to see those guys back at Anfield. And yeah, we're ready to go. So it's over to you guys. Let us know your thoughts on what's going to happen. And we'll get stuck into it. No Almiron. Is he on their bench? Let me have a look. Yeah, he's on the bench. He's on their bench. The Newcastle bench is Karius, Gillespie, Dummett, Lascelles, Ritchie, Kraft, Hall, Almiron and Murphy. So that's their bench. We're going to thrash these men. They're running on fumes, said Brennan Smith. I hope you're right, mate. I'm confident going into the game. All week I went for a 3-1 score prediction. And honestly, I just want to win today. I want us to kick off the year as we mean to go on. We're only live a few minutes and there's already over 1,000 people in the chat. So welcome along, my friends. Trippier and Wilson are not in the matchday squad for Newcastle as well, which is interesting. He's been looking very tired, Kieran Trippier, so maybe, I don't know if he's been rested up or if he's ill, but no Wilson, no Trippier, so hopefully Liverpool can get at them and get the job done. I mean, Livramento's a decent fullback, in fairness. We'll have Dan Burn on the other side for Newcastle. Look, I'm optimistic, but, we've got to go out and do the job, right? It's no good sitting here talking about what we might do. We've got to go out there and get it done. Good morning from Australia, said George. Happy New Year to all. Praying for Japan. Yes, as are we, mate. Obviously, as you know, Connor's sister is living in Japan, albeit she is away on vacation, I believe, at the minute in Thailand. So, yeah, we were obviously a bit nervous about that when we heard, but thankfully she's safe and well. But yes, thoughts away all the people in Japan after those earthquakes. Ben said, you guys win today and you open up a bit of a gap for the first time this season. Aren't you supposed to be on holidays, Ben? Come on, don't be ruining your holiday by watching Liverpool win again, buddy, It's ruining it for you because you're a United fan. It's great for me. I'm a Liverpool fan. Pump up the Reds. Seems like Bobby wants a transfer return. That won't be happening, in all honesty. He's been linked with a move to Sheffield United and a couple of other clubs in Europe. I think Turkey, maybe. So, yeah, look. Am I surprised that Lucho was starting? I've got to say, Sarah, I am. Yeah, I am. I don't know how you guys feel about Lucho starting, but I've got to say, yeah, I'm surprised. I wouldn't have started him. I would have played Gakpo or Jota through the centre and put Darwin out on the left, but this is what the gaffers decided to go with, so we'll have to hope that Lucho shows up because, for one reason or another, Lucho hasn't been his best so far this season, or particularly in the last few months. So, yeah, I've got to say, I'm a bit surprised. Drink of the day. I don't know. It's New Year's Day. I don't even know if there is one, mate. There's a lot of people very tired around my house today. Congratulations on 234k. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. We did overnight hit 234k, so thank you guys so much for that. If you haven't already subscribed, you know what I'm going to ask you to do, right? Don't forget, do drop a like on the stream, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to check out our other channel as well, Top of the League. We're closing in on, I think, 24k on there. Who's on the bench for Liverpool? 1 second. I'll go through the Liverpool bench for you. It's Kelleher, McAllister, which is great news to see him back. Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott, Diogo Jota, Gravenberch, McConnell, Kwanzaa and Bradley. That is the Liverpool bench. Happy New Year from San Diego, California. Welcome in, my man. Yeah, I'm so excited that we get to kick off the new year with a game. And hopefully we put in the performance that we all want. But look, I'm buzzing. We're top of the league. How nice is that to say? Arsenal obviously have capitulated a little bit in recent weeks. They've followed up their defeat to West Ham with a defeat to Fulham, which is good news for us. And obviously we have to keep an eye on Manchester City, and I'm sure they're going to be a lot stronger in the second half of the season. With regard to the transfer window, don't ask, because at this point, lads, I honestly don't know what the hell to expect around the transfer window. I've seen the Mbappe linked stories again today from Le Parisien coming out of France. Don't blame me. I've no idea. Liz, happy New Year to you, my friend. I hope you're as well as can be, and lots of love to you, Ian, and the family over in Florida. Appreciate your thought and your super chat as always, Liz. Thank you. One of my favourite channels from a Chelsea fan, Justin. Appreciate that, my man. Thank you. Any chance you could stop buying up midfielders and let us have one or two, mate? You know, be nice. I still dream about Caicedo in this Liverpool team, but to be fair to our boy Wataru Endo, I'm looking forward to watching him today as well. This is going to be Wataru and Mo's last game before they head off to their respective international tournaments with their country. So we get to watch the boys one more time before we have a month or 6 weeks or so without them. So let's hope they put in a shift and get a good win. Did you see Fabinho's in attendance? Yes, Fabinho and Firmino both in attendance apparently tonight. Have I heard anything about the recent links? The only one that really makes any sense to me that we've talked about over the past few days, outside of the centre-backs, any centre-back linked, I think we can explain that. But the Elise one's got me a bit excited. Now, I don't know if this is a summer thing. I don't know if this is only if Mohamed Salah leaves thing. But it's the right type of player for us to be linked to. Now, I said this yesterday, you know, from my research online, there was plenty of articles suggesting that he does have a release clause in his new deal, but that release clause doesn't come active until next summer, and I don't know what the number is on that release clause, but I do like the link to Elise because he's the type of player we should be being linked to be fair. He's top class. Any news on Bajcetic? Nah, nothing good, mate, I'm afraid. Other than what you guys are hearing, same as me, just no return date from at the moment. What have we got? Josh Brayshaw. So, Craig, how's it going? Hope you get the 3 points today. Come on the Reds. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you being a member with us for 5 months now, man. Thank you. Newcastle win. Come on now, Roger. Don't be silly, mate. Don't be silly. We're kicking off the new year with a victory. Should we look to do our transfers early? Well, for me, Kofi, yes. Because there's a couple of reasons why. And Josh has just gifted a membership, by the way. Thank you, Josh. You're really kind. Josh Brayshaw. Well in, my man. So, Kofi, to answer your question, mate. Yes, we should. There's no benefit to dragging it out throughout the January transfer window, particularly if it's for a centre-back that has a release clause, i.e. Inacio, and I don't know what the story is there, I really don't. But, yeah, there's no need to drag it out. If we do have an intent to do some business, let's get it done early, because it also avoids that dash at the end of the window, maybe overpaying even more, and also it gives Arsenal time to sort their house out, because they may have to move a player or two on if they're to bring in a defender or a centre-forward, so it gives us a chance to get in early and hopefully steal a march on those teams. But honestly, I don't know what to expect at the minute, you know. I don't know if we should be... You know, the links to Hwang, I'm not buying that. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I don't care. That's clickbait bullshit as far as I'm concerned. I'm not buying it. He's 27 years of age. I'm not buying that Liverpool are going to go out there and bring in a 27-year-old striker. I'm sorry, I'm not having that. I don't think that's true. Not in my opinion anyway. Where is Leo's goals? I would imagine on his own channel. I mean, why would he be here with me? It's not his channel. I don't know. I'm sure Leo's doing his own thing. And a great channel he has as well, by the way. Craig, you're so pretty. Aw, stop it. I am though, you're right. Look at me, I'm only gorgeous. Broccoli makes you grow up. Yes, but no broccoli makes you grow out. See? So maybe I'm aiming for a different type of growth. So don't forget as well, my friends, about the Anfield Agenda World Tour, which has one stop, and that is Boston. So if you are in Boston, don't forget, get yourselves onto Ticketmaster. I'm hoping, and don't hold me to this, but I'm hoping we can get a Florida show in the books for October. But I'm going to need some suggestions for a venue in Florida, in Orlando, Tampa type of area. So keep me up to date if you live in that neck of the woods. What else have we got? 27 is young to me. Lewis, to me as well, but I'd give at him to be 27. But with regards to us spending money on players, I would be doubtful. And there's the link for the Boston tickets as well in the chat. Thank you, Connor. If anybody does want to come and see us, you can either just check out ticketmaster.com/ I don't know, Anfield Agenda or Big Dick Energy or Bins or Us. I don't know. I'm sure you'll find it. Thoughts on Glenn Hag? If we're talking about our Glenn, I hope he's well. If we're talking about Ten Hag, I hope he falters badly. And I hope that United continue to be miserable and plod along the way they have been. Thoughts on Owen Beck back from loan? I don't know what the reasoning is, because I think Beck was doing... It's Dundee's, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe it's just to get him a higher level. I don't know. So with Carvalho, it looks like, according to Fabrizio anyway, that Liverpool are hoping to keep him long term. So Fabrizio was saying that we want to loan him out, get minutes, and that Liverpool do have Carvalho in our plans moving forward. So yeah, we'll go with there. As I said, Forest, Leicester, and a couple of other clubs have been linked with Carvalho, so I'm sure that will get sorted soon. When is the Europa League draw? So for us, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the Europa League draw happens till January or February, because the playoff round has to happen, and then after the playoff round, the draw for the round we're in takes place. Because we topped our group, we don't have to go into that playoff round. So I think it's like January, February, if I'm not mistaken. Well, obviously it'll have to be after the next round of games gets played, so whatever them playoffs are, shortly after that, I'd imagine. Craig, don't know about you, but I feel the FA Cup game to me is a game to test their options on the right since Mo leaves for the AFCON. I'm definitely on my own on this one, and I know I am, but I really don't give a shite about the FA Cup game against Arsenal. Not because I want us to lose the game or anything, just because I just think we've bigger fish to fry at the minute, and I'd like to see us give some people an opportunity in that game. Yeah, I'd rather win the league game against Arsenal to start of February, to be honest with you. That's the one I'd be more concerned about. Southampton are another one, said Creative JB. Yeah, look, any of those clubs that you mentioned there linked to Carvalho or makes sense. Some good teams playing some good football. Obviously with Nuno at Forest, you can see that Portuguese link there. Can I eat broccoli if Gomez scores today? Proud to say, there's no broccoli in my house, so no, I won't be able to. I did my usual couple of bets today, as I always like to do. Fiver on Darwin to score from outside the box, 28-1, and a fiver on a Van Dijk header, a 14-1. Van Dijk to score a header, I should say. Do I feel bad for Carvalho? No. Why would I feel bad for him? The dude's a pro footballer, and he's got his whole career ahead of him. It might not be in the place he wants it to be right now, but he's still a young man. He still has time on his side. He's still a Liverpool Football Club player. So no, I don't feel sorry for him. I hope his career gets back on track. But yeah, no, definitely not sorry for him. Greetings from under my bed. Well, you must be really, really small if you're under my bed, because honestly, the gap's only about that size. So yeah, look after yourself down there, mate. And make sure if I kick the blankets off in the middle of the night, right, and you tuck me back in, make sure I'm safe and well. And if you could go and get my boxers and socks out for the morning as well, that'd be appreciated. We don't want you being useless under the bed. You might as well earn your keep. Diaz goal incoming. I bleeding hope so. Because he needs to step up his game. I have to say, I'm genuinely surprised to see Lucho start today. Not surprised in a good way or a bad way, just surprised. Craig called Eric Ten Hag, Eric 7 Hag. No, I think Ten Lasso is my favourite one of all of those, so I think I'll just keep on with the Ten Lasso. What else we got in the chat? Don't understand Klopp sometimes. Even on poor form, Diaz is playing. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I would have thought, okay, I could understand him maybe not starting Diogo yet, because you want to make sure Diogo's okay for when Mo's away, because we need to have cover there. So I can understand him maybe thinking, all right, I'll bring Diogo off the bench later on. But I would have fully expected Gakpo to start through the centre and Darwin on the left. But, you know, I don't know, maybe Klopp's looked at something about this Newcastle team and thinks that Diaz can provide that spark. I don't know, let's just hope we get the win and hope the boys play well. Rachel's in from South Africa. How are we, Rachel? Nice to see you in, my friend. Nunes will be on fire. I hope so. I feel, I hope for a big game from today. Yeah, it was good to see him break that 12-game duck without any goals. What a goal it was as well. So yeah, hopefully he follows that up today, because we know what he did at St. James's Park when he came off the bench to rescue that game for us. I look like Ten Lasso. Nah, see, Ten Lasso has ugly liver bald spots on his head. My head is magnificent and shiny and perfect. So no, I don't look anything like Ten Lasso. Sorry. Thoughts on Luke Littler? Well, probably the same as you, mate. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, don't know where he... I mean, he's made to play darts. You can see him from when he was younger. The dude, he just belongs there. Doesn't faze him. No nerves. He's phenomenal. Don't know what else to say. Like, at 16 years of age, wow. And disposing of Dolan so easily 5-1 as he did. He's already got 100 grand guaranteed. Look, that dude's future, is very, very bright, isn't it? And what a talent he looks like. Craig, you're beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Well, I don't really speak to anyone for them to tell me either way, mate. But my wife seems to think I'm okay, and that's all right with me. And yes, Happy New Year, Peter, to you as well, and anybody else that's tuning in. So, amazingly, with 40 minutes to go, we've already got nearly 3,000 people in the chat, which is amazing. Thank you. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please do. And let's try for a first. I don't think we've ever had 1,000 likes before a game kicked off. So can we do it today? If we all hit that like button, or even half of you hit that like button, we can get to 1,000 before kickoff, which would be incredible. Oh, look, they're off already. Another arsehole that doesn't know the difference between the word loose and lose. Mate, why is it? Come on. Don't do it. It's a new year. I don't want to be that guy, but, mate, you can't even spell loser. I think that tells you a little something about, you know, which side of this you fall on. Maybe you do mean we're looser, Pool. Maybe that's what you mean. Maybe you feel like we're a little bit wide open at the back. I don't know, but either way, mate, you know, be better. It's a new year. Come on. Top of the league, and he's calling us looser, Pool, because, of course, he can't spell. Love your channel. Hope you have a happy day, and hope Liverpool win tonight. Thank you, Gordon Ramsay fan. Appreciate you. Any chance you could pop around to my gaff and whip up a little something for dinner later on, mate? Save me having to cook. Why is Jones starting over Maka? Well, I think the answer to that's probably fairly obvious. Maka's coming back from injury. It's very unusual for a player to come back from injury and go straight into the starting 11. So I would imagine Jurgen's thinking, maybe give him a few minutes if needed. But most importantly, don't get the dude injured before our other defensive midfielder heads off to the Asia Cup or the Asia Games. I would imagine that's the thinking. Chris, Happy New Year to you as well, mate. Chris Burns said Happy New Year to everyone. We're up to over 700 likes, by the way, so I think we can do this, you know. I think we can get 1,000 likes before the stream even starts. CC Bluebirds, thank you for your super chat, my man. Till I support my local Cardiff City in the Championship. I also have a soft spot for Liverpool and wish the men the best of luck. And also great content every day. Thank you, dude. And wishing best of luck to your Cardiff team as well. Appreciate you dropping in, my man. And yeah, thank you. I'm glad you have a soft spot for Liverpool. There's loads of obviously Liverpool fans who are in and around Wales as well. So yeah, appreciate your support. Whitehammer said Darwin through the middle, long night incoming. Come on now, Whitehammer. Let's try and be optimistic. So what I'm hoping for, though, dude, is what we seen the last time, which was movement from the front three. It was great to see the interplay and the movement between those front three in the last game, so maybe we get a bit more of that. What else is there in the chat? Gonna go 4-0 today, said X-Pulse YU, Darwin, Mo, Jones and Diaz. I wouldn't mind a Diaz goal, to be fair. Got a tacos meal deal. Nice. Got it into you. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner yet, to be honest with you. I think there's some sourdough buns out in the kitchen, so I'll probably have some chicken tenders and sourdough buns. Flawless Football. Happy New Year. Thank you, mate. Happy New Year to you as well. Good luck tonight and hate Arsenal. There you go. Straight in with it. Love your videos. Keep it up. Happy New Year, said Rahul. Thank you, Rahul. You're very kind. And Flawless Football as well, who is a United fan, I believe, but is always in showing love on the channel, mate. Thank you. Winner pool, winner pool, winner pool, winner pool. There you go. See, when you're positive, you can spell it all properly and well in. So well done, my man. Who's that? YS Tazino or Yistino? Oh, God, I can't pronounce that, mate. Sorry. Jen, you're very kind, man. Jen straight in with a super sticker. Appreciate that, Jen. Thank you so much. Jen, how are you not a moderator, by the way? Have we had this conversation before, Jen? Because I feel like we've been adding a few new moderators in, and I don't know if we've ever had this conversation, and you've said you didn't want to be a moderator, but if you do, Jen, let me know, and we can make that happen. I'd have gone with your front three, Craig, 100%, said Whitehammer. I would have gone with my front three as well, surprisingly enough, my man. Yeah, look, it does feel like another one of those days where Klopp's just gone, Diaz is our wide left player, it doesn't matter what his form's like, I'm playing him. And sometimes that's alright, sometimes that works out when a player plays into form, and hopefully we're sitting here tonight at the end of the game, and we're discussing how wrong we were. But I want to just give you guys a bit of a heads up on a slight change to our post-match content. So what we used to do is match reaction immediately after as a live match reaction, then player ratings videos. What we're going to do from now on, or at least in the immediate future, match ends, I record a 15-minute pre-recorded match reaction, we record the player ratings videos, they both go out live, and then we come back on. So tonight it'll be about 10:30. We'll come back on for a fan reaction, which is us just going to be solely concentrating on what you guys want to talk about after the game. So I'll have my say in the match reaction, but the post-match one is just going to be all about you guys and your reactions and your thoughts on the game. So an extra bit of content there after the game. So pre-recorded match reaction, pre-recorded player ratings, and then a live show at about 10:30, fan reaction show. Dad Fitzsimons, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Appreciate you. Watch every Anfield Agenda stream, but new to the chat. Happy New Year. Stephen, Happy New Year to you, sir, and to your family as well, mate. I hope it's a good one for you. We're almost at 1,000 likes at my end, by the way. We're up to 900 and something, so a few more people just hit that like button and we've done it. We've done it. Did I miss something here? Yes, I did. I see Brian's icon popping up at the top of the screen. Yeah, I think there he is. Flawless Football said, play good football. Majority of your fans are always honest and doesn't overhype your team. Credit where it's due, hence why I'm here. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. And Brian, New Year, same old Brian. 50 Anfield Agenda gifted memberships. Jen said yes, perfecto. Let's get back to that one and make Jen a mod. We'll get that sorted and boxed off before I forget. See, chat knows how to get my attention. Throw in a few burger emojis and that's done, Jen. So thank you for that. And Brian, again, thank you, man. 50 gifted memberships. 50. It's crazy. Has said, put this on Sobosai scoring from outside the box. Well, you know what I did do, mate? I had a $5 free bet from Sky Bet, so I lashed that on Darwin from outside the box at 28-1. And then Connor asked me to put a $5 on it for him, and I had to top up the account by a tenner. So I stuck Connor's $5 on, and then I stuck a $5 on a Van Dijk header, which was 14-1. So yeah, I'm going for the big numbers today, just for a little bit of fun. Of course, we don't push betting on anybody. If you're against betting or it isn't for you, absolutely understand it. 100% no judgment from me. What else have we got? Craig, it's because of Trippier's poor form. He's not playing though, Mansour. Trippier and Wilson aren't even in the Newcastle squad today. It's going to be, what's his name? Livramento, I think, a right back. Yeah, we've done it. We've passed 1,000. And there's Brian saying, Happy New Year to AA and the community. Much love to you all, except the looser trolls. I know. Brian, thank you, sir. By the way, Brian is the one you should thank for the Boston show, because without Brian, I wouldn't have been able to source a venue, figure it out. And not only that, Brian and his brother have really helped us out with the tax forms and all these other forms we needed to fill out to do the show in America. So that's why we were able to do the Boston show. So a big shout out to Brian and his brother Vern on that one. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys, so thank you. And we very much am looking forward to... Brian's got to actually introduce us on the stage over in Boston, so looking forward to that one. And the link for the tickets are in the description of the video. And hopefully we can add a Florida show in October, so keep an eye out there. Anybody who lives in Florida, around Orlando or Tampa, that has an idea for a venue, that wants to, you know, throw it our way, because, look, let's be honest, the hardest part of doing these shows is sorting a venue out. If you have any ideas, something around 200, 250 seats maybe, please email it to us, contact@AnfieldAgenda.com. We really would appreciate your support, because that would make it easier for me to get this show booked. And I do want to get back over to Florida, and we're hoping to have a bit of a team trip over there for October. So, all gone well, we will be back. Have I missed any other comments? Let me fly back up. I think I've covered all. I hate if I miss a super chat. Jen has gifted 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. Jen, you are super kind, my friend. Thank you. We just hit 1,000. Oh my God, we've done it before the stream even starts. Look at us, big legends. Right, Luke said, I live in Boston, and if I may ask, where are you staying? I know a few restaurants and places where you go. Give me 1 second, mate. I'm not afraid to tell you where I'm staying. It's... Right, let me get the booking. Hang on. We are staying at Sonder at Pierce, Boston. That's where we're staying. So it's Brookline Avenue, Boston 02215. That's where we're staying. So we rented an apartment there for the 6 nights we're over. So that's where we're going to be, Luke. And all recommendations of restaurants are well and truly appreciated. Adrian Cullen said, Happy New Year. Thank you, sir. And same to you and yours. Bobby is at Anfield, Craig. Back on loan. I'd love it. No, book signing, unfortunately, which is why he's back. I don't mean unfortunately he's back in Liverpool. I mean, that's the reason he's back, I believe. So yeah, he'll be over. Fabinho's in the gaff. That's an Irish term. In the house. So yeah, it's good to see the boys back at Anfield. Somebody said he's staying. Where is this one? I'm staying wherever the best pizza is. Yeah, that's pretty much me in Boston as well. I'm on the hunt. Brian's promised me good pizza. Brian said he's a New Yorker at heart. That's where he's from. So he promises us some good pizza. So I'm gonna hold him to that. Happy New Year from Dublin. William, thank you, mate. Why is Jota not starting? I can only guess, because obviously I don't know. I would imagine it's, one, because he's still working back from his injury, and you want to increase the minutes and his load bit by bit. But also, the last thing you want to do is for him to come back too early, as in to start, pick up an injury, and then we've already lost Mo to the AFCON. So I would imagine Klopp's just, playing a safety first attitude. When's it starting? We have half an hour to go. It's an 8 p.m. kickoff, so half an hour to go. I'd love a Dio goal. Yes. Look, I just want us to get the win. That's it. Get the win, consolidate our place at the top of the league table, and start off 2024, hopefully, as we mean to go on. So, just a couple of updates as well. So, on top of the league, between Monday to Friday, we're going to have a 5 p.m. live news show every day as well. It'll either be Adam or me and Adam. But either way, top of the league every day, 5 o'clock, we're going to have a transfer news show. So, do check that out as well. Dave Smith says, come on Liverpool, 3-1, you'll never walk alone. Happy New Year. Thank you, Dave. Same to you and your family. Tito Kaviri said, Craig, come with bad news. My granny passed away after being in hospital for 5 days, and I'm grateful she lived a long, happy life. She was 89 when she passed. Happy New Year to you and the Anfield Agenda family. I'm so sorry to hear about your grandmother, man. I know my own grandmother had a huge influence on my life. Certainly in our family, my grandmother was probably like your own and most people's, the figurehead of the family. So I'm glad you look at it from the perspective of she lived a long and happy life, which is a beautiful sentiment. But I'm sorry for your family's loss, mate. And merry or happy new year to you. And I hope that there's no more sadness or pain for you and your family for the remainder of the year. So lots of love, my man. And thank you for your sentiment and kindness. Luke said, so you have to go to legal seafood restaurant. No. No, don't eat seafood. Seafood's in there with broccoli. No seafood. If you're into your pizza, then you should go to Regina Pizza or Bill's Pizza in Newton. I swear I've come across the Regina Pizza because I did Google best pizza in Boston, and I think that was one of the ones that came up. But yeah, so I do have a thing about seafood, but it's more like I see food and I eat it rather than I eat seafood. But I know my wife loves seafood, so she'll probably be up for a bit of seafood restaurant, but not me. I'm steak and pizza and burgers. Oh, Craig, I'm a long-time viewer and be happy to be a mod. Maximus Jones, you certainly are. There you go, add you, no problem. Maximus Jones, you have definitely been around a long time. So that's it, we've added Maximus Jones. I think we're okay for mods now. Mark sent me a link to say Allison's 250th game tonight, which is a major milestone. So Moby Hake has said, and again, thank you, Mark, for forwarding me on this. Fulham can't seem to pass the 20 million threshold needed to sign Andre, as per news coming out of Brazil. So no official offers for Andre, apparently, from any other club. There you go. So yeah, weird one. Andre is still sitting there on the market. Let's wait and see what happens. Right. Back to the comments. Don't I like calamari? Oh God, no. No. The only fish I really eat is like fresh cod out of the chipper. That's it. Opinions on Botman. Fine centre back. Yeah. No, nothing but good things to say about Sven Botman, to be honest with you. What else we got? Carvalho coming back, said Footy. Yep, he's coming back, but he'll be going straight back out on loan. Interestingly though, Fabrizio did say that the plan is for Liverpool to keep Carvalho long term, so this seemingly is just going to be a 6-month loan deal. Lorcan Riley, thank you for your super chat, although you didn't put a comment in, my man. MVG 1-0 down in the darts. Wow. Yeah, because he was like 1-12 on or something to win that. Craig, what's this? I can't even say his name. Ikatora, is that his name? How do you say this? Itakora? Fabrizio rumour? I've no idea, man. No idea. Is he... No, I've no idea. The only rumour I seen today, really, that kind of popped up out of the blue was the Huang one from Wolves, but I don't believe that rumour, in all honesty. Top of the league Super Bowl watch-along. I've got to be honest, I'm going to just watch it selfishly at home on the sofa. I don't feel I'm qualified to do an NFL watch-along, in all honesty. And I wouldn't do one unless I felt like I could do it justice, and I don't think I could. Oh look, here we go, is another one. I don't believe your transfer rumours. Where do you get them from? Like Bellingham, Bowen, Elise, Inacio. So they're not my transfer room. Now the Bellingham one I will absolutely say, yes, I had sources on, and yes, I stand over every word I said, and I never once said 100% we were signing them, and I'm heartbroken it didn't work out. But the rest of it, they're not my stories, and you mustn't be a regular viewer of the channel, because I explained this so many times. What we do, what I do, and what Connor does every day is we get up, we go through the media, we look at the newspapers, we look at the online forums, we message a few friendly journalists we have to know if they have something. Often that comes up blank. But any story that we bring to a stream is not my story. I give you the source of the stories when we do the streams. I credit whoever puts them out there. And I don't claim to be a transfer guy. I am not that guy. I've always said this. If I hear something like Carvalho, which I got before anyone, and I spoke about, and we signed him, I'll let you know. But you'll also see many, many, many streams where I say, I don't know, I've got a clue. So I'm all up for being people criticising and knocking me, but they're not my stories, mate. I just bring them to the chat. We discuss them. I ask for a consensus, whether people think they're true, they're fake, or whatever. But I know everyone just is out there, just wants to shit on me constantly. I get it. I know. I see it every day, and I'm getting, it's getting easier for me to shrug it off. But if you paid attention, you'd realise that. But there's a lot of people who just watch my streams, just hoping and praying I slip up once, just so they can have a dig at me. And that's alright. If you've got nothing better in your life to do than that, keep watching. But I'm open to being criticised for the stuff I actually do, but not what goes on inside your head. So, other than that, my man, Happy New Year. Bakayoko or Elise? I'd say Elise because I have absolutely no information on Bakayoko and I haven't watched them. But, I've seen enough of Elise to know, wow, what a talent. So, yeah, I'd be happy for that one. So, Connor's just sent me that Fabrizio Romano stuff. Says, Itakura, one to watch in 2024 as top clubs are monitoring the Japanese centre-back. Understand Liverpool have sent their scouts multiple times to follow his performances. Tottenham are also monitoring him as Ange Postecoglou wanted him at Celtic. Release clause not valid in January. So there you go. Keep an eye on that one. But that's the first I'd heard of that as just this moment. But again, it's a centre-back, so it makes sense. I could see Botman joining Liverpool in the future. I think we missed the ship on that one, Corbin. Thank you for your super chat, by the way. I think we missed the ship on that one. We were linked to him before he went to Newcastle. If my memory is right, he was at Lille, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, we didn't follow through and Newcastle did. But, do you know, it never ceases to amaze me the amount of people that don't look at our stream titles and see such a thing as a question mark. To say, us asking the question. But I get it. People want to criticise everyone for everything they do because they've got nothing better in their own lives to do and they're bitter little fucks. I get it. But don't take it out on me. It's not my fault you can't differentiate between a statement and a question. I'd rather go for Inacio. Well, look, Robbie, I'm happy with Inacio as well, my man. I don't even know anything about this other dude. But look, as long as we bring in a centre-back, I'm happy. But the concern is, are we going to do it or not? And as we sit here right now, I truly do not know what way the transfer window is going to go for us. I really don't. Who was your sighting of 20? Do you mean signing of 2023? Oh, God. I think Maddison's been a great signing at Spurs. I know he's had an injury for a while. If you're talking about Liverpool, I'm going to say Szoboszlai in the long term will probably be an amazing signing for us when he fully settles in and hits his peak. Other great, Vicario at Spurs was a really good signing as well. Udogie was a very good signing at Spurs. Declan Rice at Arsenal, obviously. I know it hasn't worked out with Chelsea, but you got to say Caicedo and Enzo have been good signings. Bellingham being your only nightmare, man, but I believe you got screwed. But it seems like that one went bad behind the scenes, not your fault. So, nobody was more disappointed in the Bellingham thing not coming to fruition than me. Trust me, I was heartbroken on it. And I'll never understand why we just walked away without at least really testing the waters. I've heard other stuff for this next couple of windows that I don't really feel comfortable standing on, so haven't mentioned it. Like, for instance, Mbappe stuff. I could absolutely come on here today and give you stories about Le Parisien linking us with Mbappe and stuff like that, but I don't believe it until I know what Real Madrid are doing. And until I know what Mo is doing as well. But thank you, Brad. Appreciate you. And look, I will get stuff wrong. Absolutely, mate. And sometimes I'll be given a bit of information that might not pan out, and I'll hold my hands up if I get those wrong. But I don't claim to be a transfer guy because I'm not the most connected person. I'm not. I'm happy to say that. I'm just, I guess, an obsessive fan is kind of how I think about myself. If you had to give a percentage of us signing somebody this month, what would it be? Because I don't know. I don't trust FSG to make the right signing. Honestly, Bob, I wouldn't even throw a percentage out there because I'd be just plucking a number out of the sky. All I'll say is I feel we need one. I feel we need a defender. I feel if we're serious about wanting to push on and win this league title, with what's happened to Joel Matip and that injury that has basically ruled him out for the rest of this season, and thus when his contract is ended, I think I would like us to bring somebody in. Other than that, I think you can make an argument not to make more signings. I could understand the other side of that debate. So, defensive midfielder, well, we'd all love one, but if Klopp really feels that between Bajcetic, McAllister and Endo, he's covered, fair enough. I don't think we should look to bring in a forward yet until we know what's going to happen with Mo in the summer. Thiago, I don't know if he is going to be replaced or if we already feel like we've got people like Tyler Morton or others in the squad even who can step up and fill that void when he's gone. So, honestly, I can understand both sides of a debate on signings outside of a centre-back or a full-back. I think that is the area we need to do. And the reason I say it is not because I'm not grateful that we're not top of the league, and I see that argument put around quite a bit, but my take is this. We are top of the league, we are ahead of schedule, but I can't see the second half of the season Man City being as poor as they were. I can't see Arsenal going through that spell of dropping points again like they have done. So for me, it's a case of I want to win the league title this year while there's an opportunity and not talk about down the line where, yeah, hope we're still in the race. But right now, we're top of the damn league and the window's open. So let's give ourselves the best chance to go on and win it. And also, please do hit that subscribe button. It's really cheeky, but we could get to 235,000, which would be a huge stream, a massive stream. It would be 1,000 subscriber stream, which very rarely happens. So if you guys are watching and you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Cabbage Turnips, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Jared Bostic, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC as well, my friend. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Started watching you at 14 and now I'm 18. You're going to make me feel old, Bush Boy. Really, really, really old. But thank you for watching, and I'm glad that you do watch. I'm glad that you enjoy it. And as I always say, it's the community that makes this channel what it is. It's the amazing people that are in there. It's the amazing people that, you know, come in with the positivity, don't care about upsetting the apple cart if they feel they have a point to make. I love it. I love the honesty and openness that we have. The only thing we don't put up with are fake scores, abuse to me or anybody else in the chat, or just flat out lies. They're the things that get you banned. Anything outside of that, you're welcome in. 3DM's injured for a year and one off to the Asia Cup. A good 4 is prime FSG logic. So, I've also seen a lot of people being really pro FSG. And again, I'm not judging anyone. But I will never trust them. I just won't after the Super League. I'll credit them, and they are decent owners. They're not the worst owners in the world, but that will never be something I can forgive. So I think, honestly, if we don't sign somebody in January, I'm going to say it's probably because of Klopp. I feel if Klopp asked for some funds, I think he'd be giving them. So if Klopp doesn't feel that the right player's there, that would probably be the most likely reason why we don't sign somebody in January. So Mark sent me a note to say Newcastle injury crisis continues as Kieran Trippier and Callum Wilson will not be part of the squad. Trippier misses due to a groin issue. Wilson misses due to a calf issue. What else we got? Hey Craig, Adam's a good addition to your team, as is Ben. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you. So Adam has his own channel as well, don't forget, Forever United TV, which we're all under the same umbrella of channels. Forever United TV, Anfield Agenda, and Top of the League. And appreciate you and appreciate that kindness. The lads have been great. They're a pleasure to work with. Corbin 2003 said, worried we're going to end up against 2 oil clubs in the future with Newcastle and City. Hope we can continue to compete. Well, if there's one thing I hope, Corbin 2003, and thank you for your super chat. If there's one thing I hope we get an answer to in this year, it's FFP. Does it really exist? Is it going to be enforced? Do the Premier League have the teeth to actually hold Manchester City and those 115 charges to task? I guess we'll find those things out over time. And also with Newcastle, honestly, to be fair to Newcastle, I don't feel like they've taken the piss at all with their transfer budgets or what they've done. I think they are trying to stay within the FFP remit. Although that doesn't for 1 minute change the fact that I don't think any club should be state-owned ever by anybody. I am totally against state ownership of football clubs for the reasons I've stated many times, mainly jeopardy being the one. Craig, Super League will happen. They're just saying it now, but about a year or two, all these teams will join it. It's brewing. I don't think it will, Liam. And there's important stuff that we need to remember about Liverpool and the Super League in particular. So one, all the Premier League owners have signed up to basically an agreement, a contract to say that they will not and cannot jump to join the Super League. And also, don't forget, FSG have given Liverpool Supporters Board the power to veto any such move to a Super League if they didn't want to do it. That is, I believe, enshrined in Liverpool's Articles of Incorporation now, or whatever it's called. So that the ability to block that is there. So, you know, I don't know. Look, the Super League is going ahead in the guise that it is for one reason only. Clubs have overspent, they're up shit creek, and they want to find a golden egg to get out of jail. That's my view on it. Look at the teams involved in it. Madrid, we know about their financial situation, how much money they're spending. Barca, up shit creek. Juventus, again, similar situation. And any other clubs that have been linked with it, you'll notice a similarity of all of them being in financial peril. So it's desperation more than anything else. Compare this team to Klopp's first. Don't remember what Klopp's first team was, mate, to be honest. Even though I was at his first home game. A 1-1 draw against... Was a Europa League 1-1 draw. Ruben Kazan, was it? Happy New Year, Craig. Good to see McAllister back, said David Smith. Yes, it is brilliant to see Alexis back. He is on the bench today. So again, let's have a look at the Liverpool starting 11 and we'll see what we think. So in goal, obviously Alisson Becker. Left back today, Joe Gomez. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk. And let me just say, I can't be the only one who's wondering what a Van Dijk trophy lift might look like. Because we had the Hendo shuffle. We knew what to expect there. I wonder if Virg has a little something prepared just in case he does lift a couple of trophies this year. In midfield, in the holding role, it's Wataru Endo. Then it's Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. Ahead of them, on the left-hand side, Lucho. Through the centre, Darwin. And on the right, it is Mr. Mohamed Salah. And the last game for Mo and Wataru before they head off to their respective international tournaments. Who's on the bench? No problemo. Oh, Connor's just sent me the team for Liverpool's first ever game, so I'll go back over that in a second. Liverpool bench today, my friend, is as follows. Alexis, Cody, Harvey, Diogo, Ryan Gravenberch, McConnell, Queevy and Kelleher, Kwanzaa and Bradley. So yes, Liverpool's first team under Jurgen Klopp was Simon Mignolet, Nathaniel Klein, Martin Skrtel, Mamadou Sakho, Alberto Moreno, Lucas Leiva, Emre Can, James Milner, Felipe Coutinho, Adam Lallana and Divock Origi. That was our first 11. Fair to say the squad's a smidge better at the moment. Even looking at the bench, Bogdan, Toure, Conor Randall, Joe Allen, Jordan Ibe, João Teixeira and Jerome Sinclair. Wow. That is... Oh, that sends shivers down the spine thinking about that team. Are you worried about losing Salah? In which case, Maximus Jones? For the tournament or in general? For the AFCON, of course. Whenever you're without your star player, your most talisman, your highest scorer. Sorry, I'm confused by a comment in the chat that I was wondering if somebody picked up on it, and they did. Well played, Liam. You were listening. Yeah, I'm worried about it. Of course I am. But it also gives us an opportunity to see what we may look like in the future. Because whether it's next summer, 2 summers, whatever, we will have a life without Mo at some point. And we have to start looking towards that. So yeah, we'll get a chance. But well in, Liam. Liam _97. You were listening, mate. Well played. Mbappe... I didn't say it. Somebody said Mbappe in the chat. Now look, Kylian Mbappe himself has said that 5 years ago, Liverpool, or at least when he made this comment, it was 5 years ago, he admitted to speaking to Liverpool. He admitted to having a meeting with FSG. He admitted that his mum is a Liverpool fan. And his mum is now his agent again. He has changed back to having his mother as his agent. So, all I know is what's being reported, that there is an offer apparently going to be put on the table from Real Madrid to Kylian Mbappe. If the news was correct, that offer should be there today, because they said January the 1st. They then said that he's got about 2 weeks to make his mind up. And if he doesn't make his mind up quickly, they're pulling the offer. So, that's all I know. But if there is an opportunity and Real Madrid or Kylian Mbappe don't find an agreement, then honestly I think we'll be in the conversation. I think FSG will want to at least revisit that scenario. What that looks like financially on paper, I don't know. But I can't see a world where it becomes viable unless Mohamed Salah was moved on because of the sheer numbers involved. But look, let's wait and see. I mean, theoretically, we should have an answer on where Mbappe ends up this month. You know, if Madrid are true to their word and they pull the offer if he doesn't take it quickly, let's see. I love the way footballers use family members as agents, feels sort of wholesome. Yeah, so I like it, but what I don't like is other people who let their agents dictate what are happening. So, like, the amount of players you hear who are sent in an iffy direction, like the Coutinho situation, that's a good example. I think he was getting badly advised. I think he should have just shut up and not spoke out or had those negative leaks coming out about Klopp or Liverpool. I think that worked against them. I couldn't imagine two things. So if my son Lucas became a professional footballer, I wouldn't want to be his agent, not at all. But I can imagine not sitting there and watching his agent dictate what's happening, you know, because ultimately the agent's an employee of the player. So that part I never figure out. I hope Mbappe's a smokescreen, though. He's a massive diva and could undo all the work Klopp has done at Liverpool. So I always answer that part by being honest. So I hear you about Mbappe and the diva attitude. I don't know the man, but I don't imagine if it got to the point where we signed him, Jurgen's not going to do that if he thinks the player's going to unsteady the dressing room or cause any problems. He's worked very hard to make sure that our dressing room has characters in it for the right reasons with the right mindset. So, I don't know. Caicedo and Lavia got played. Caicedo, I mean this respectfully, but he's an idiot. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'd say this if it was my mate as well, so it's nothing against Caicedo. But how any human being with a right mind who wants to have a good career and be idolised could choose Chelsea over Liverpool at this moment in time when Chelsea have chopped and changed managers and are very unstable and have been floundering around mid-table, where Liverpool have a settled manager, settled ownership, we're heading in the right direction again. Nothing will ever convince me that the dude wasn't an idiot for choosing Chelsea. I'll never get it. It's just the wrong choice. Give the ball to Bobby and he will score. Oh, God, feels a while since we sung that. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate your super chat, my man. LFC Lavo's gone 4-0. Liverpool to win 3-1, says Boys Pagetto. A big ego can upset things. Yeah, but look, ultimately, I don't know Kylian Mbappe. Like, so here's an example. Before we signed Daniel Sturridge from Chelsea, I had heard, and I'm sure you read them as well, a load of stuff that he was a diva, a troublemaker, blah, blah, blah. So Danny Sturridge arrives at the club, and honestly, the whole time he was at the club, all I ever heard was that he was a lovely guy, that he was really helpful to younger players, and he just had this positive great vibe about him. And yeah, look, the injuries were unfortunate, but he was nowhere near the troublemaker that we were being painted as getting. He was anything but that. Danny Sturridge always was looking out for younger players and, like, always made us smile and laugh. So, yeah, you know, you don't know until you have the player. Craig, my theory was he moaned... Sorry, what's this? He was too... I don't know what... Too much money, less risk going to Chelsea. They're so disorganised. He doesn't have to produce so much. Look, Chelsea are going to be in a big, tricky situation where they have so many players. Like, Mudryk, Caicedo, Enzo, and all the other players they've signed are all on 5, 6, 7, 8 year contracts on pretty good money. These players could sit there and milk Chelsea for those years if they so wanted, even if it doesn't work out. And if it doesn't work out, Chelsea are going to find it very difficult to move those players on because they're going to want that contract paid up. So that's why you see Chelsea being linked to moving on the likes of Conor Gallagher and other homegrown players, because it's all immediate profit for them straight away. So, I don't know. I think Chelsea have made a problem for themselves. And also spent £1 billion. I don't know how that was allowed to happen either. Right, the good news is 3 minutes. 3 minutes until we are underway in the first game of 2024. Just in case you aren't aware, I like to be the one to remind you about this. Liverpool are indeed top of the goddamn league. Yes, say it out again. Liverpool are top of the Premier League. And Arsenal have already played 2 games since we last played. I did not expect to be saying this on the first day of January until after our game, but we're top of the league. And hopefully we can consolidate that position today. Osimhen or Tony will be my second choice before Mbappe. I struggle to even... No, not for me. I want a winger. If we get rid of Mo down the line, be it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. And I don't mean get rid, I mean if he goes. I think Elise is a great show. I think Wirtz is a great show. From what I hear, Bakayoko's a good show, but I don't know because I haven't watched much of him. But I don't know if we need a central striker. I think Ivan Toney is going to join Arsenal. Everything I know from Arsenal supporting people that I've spoken to, they're convinced Ivan Toney's joining Arsenal this month. Mbappe at Liverpool would bring in so much money from shirt sales. Absolutely. And I've said this before, and I don't know if it means anything or not, but it doesn't take much to look at the link with LeBron James, who Mbappe idolises, who is a part owner of Liverpool, the Nike collection. You know, are Nike going to want to see Kylian Mbappe move from PSG, where he's part of their brand, to Real Madrid, where of course he'll still wear Nike boots or whatever, but it's an Adidas shirt he's going to have on? Or would they try and make sure that he stays in the Nike family, comes to another Nike club, and we do have that deal where we do get a percentage of shirt sales higher than what most clubs get. Most clubs get what's called a merchant's cut, which is about 7 or 8%, I think, of a shirt sale. Other clubs like Real Madrid, Barca, Liverpool, I think maybe United do have deals where they get percentages. So there is a world where, yes, a load of Mbappe shirt sales would make a good chunk of money. I agree, Craig. Think of Mo's overall game, best from an angle and sets up as well as he takes ownership of goals. So I'd like to see Mo central. I've said this for ages. I know people think I'm some type of Mohamed Salah hater, but nothing could be further from the truth. I just don't ignore when I don't think he's playing well. If I don't think he's playing well, I'm saying he's not playing well, like any other player. And that brings me a load of grief at times. But I also feel like Mohamed Salah moved central would be a masterstroke because he's a goal scorer. And right now, sometimes he gets the ball in areas where he's too far away from the goal to do the damage we'd like him to do. So if we have a world where when he gets older he moves central, I think it's a good idea. Let's ride the train. Choo choo choo. Oh, I'm trying not to deface my network. I'm all on the league winning train, mate. You know, I'm the conductor of that one, but I'm afraid to even dream about the Mbappe train yet. So, we are just about to get underway, my friends. And what a massive game it is. One second. Oh God, we're underway. Sorry. My TV was behind. Jesus, we're underway. Sorry, folks. We're underway. I don't know why my TV was behind, but I'm going to fix that clock now. My apologies. How does that get behind? That's mental. Sorry, lads. We're off. Let me fix this clock for you. My TV was not live, and I was thinking, God, they're cutting this a bit close, aren't they? So yeah, I'm getting the clock set up here properly for you. 1 second. There we go. Clock's synced up. Sorry, folks. Trent strike, deflection. Ooh, nearly in. So Newcastle have made that stupid mistake again of making us attack the cop end in the first half. So silly. So yes, we are on the way. My apologies, and we're already on the attack. A couple of shots on the edge of the box. Trent deflected, and it goes. It'll be a Liverpool corner. God almighty, I'm so sorry about that. So let's see if we can't work something from this corner. Ball in from Szoboszlai. It's headed away by Dan Burn. Endo gets there. Back to Diaz. Diaz goes back to Wataru Endo. He whips the ball in. It's headed away by Joelinton. Gomez. Szoboszlai back down the line looking for Lucho. Keeps it in with a corner flag. Jones. Endo. I will sync at 3 minutes, by the way. Sorry, I'll sync at 3 minutes. So give me a couple of seconds. Szoboszlai, right hand side now. Remember, any fake scores, anything like that, you're getting banned. Ball out left side here with Curtis Jones. On D2, I'm looking at you here, bud. Corner to Liverpool. So, we're getting towards 3 minute mark now. It's another Liverpool corner. So, it is now... Let me sync up for you. So, it's 3 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, it's a free kick he's given here, Taylor. My apologies. It's a free kick he's given right on the edge of the box. So, bright start this from Liverpool. I hope we find a breakthrough early. Alistair, you're about 5 seconds away from getting a ban, mate. Trent over the free kick. Ball in. Again, it's cleared by Newcastle. Second ball drops to Salah. He goes back to Joe Gomez. Out to Trent, who's in a wide left position at the moment. Another ball in. So it's been a bright start this, but, you know, we just hope that it doesn't drag on. I think Craig is on a stream, I'm saying. I'm on Sky, but I do have a Sky Glass product, so there is a bit of a delay because Sky Glass is a streaming product. Anyone who has a Sky Dish would be a little bit ahead of me. Right, so 4 minutes in, we've got 4,000 people in the chat. Thank you so much for being with us. If you are new, please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video, or the stream I should say. Anthony Taylor is your referee today, by the way. Come on, boys, come on. Gomez, go on, Joe. Does well. That's a free Taylor, free kick. Free kick to Liverpool, wide left. Hopefully we can get a good delivery in here. 5 minutes on the clock. Dominic Szoboszlai over the free kick. Newcastle holding a defensive line just on their 18-yard box. Verge is up. Canade's up. Signal given. In comes the free kick. It's deep. Too close to the keeper. Too close to the keeper. Straight into his hands. Dubravka comes and claims it. So, as I always say, ignore the chat. If you want confirmed goal updates, just listen to me. I'll tell you when there's a goal. Again, Newcastle haven't been in our half yet, by the way, since this game has started that I've seen. 6 minutes on the clock now, and Liverpool are in possession. We have to go back to Alisson. 250 games up tonight for Alisson Becker, by the way. Canade. Great ball to Diaz, or to Szoboszlai, excuse me. Heavy touch, Dom. Heavy touch. Needs to get back into position. That's a free kick. Why did you even go to the ground there, Gomez? That was just a pointless challenge. So, Gordon's down holding his ankle from just a late challenge from Gomez, in all honesty. Rain's pouring down at Anfield, so it means the surface is going to be greasy. Free kick inside the centre circle to Newcastle. Liverpool with a really high line. Newcastle tried dink it in deep. Goes over the top. Dan Burn keeps it in. Down by the corner flag. Tries a little 1-2. Doesn't come off. Goal kick Liverpool. So decent start. 7 minutes in. But I feel like this is one of those games we really, really need to score in the first half. Otherwise, Newcastle will just batten down the hatches. Szoboszlai again. That's twice now Dom's given the ball away. Isak. Strike blocks. Dom needs to wake up. That's twice now he's been caught. This time it was Miley who has a strike. The Newcastle youngster. Right hand side of the penalty area. It's blocked and it goes behind for Newcastle corner. But it all comes again from Szoboszlai not protecting the ball. Well done, Joe Gomez, with the block, by the way. Ball in. Nothing doing there. Goal kick Liverpool. I mean, they play it straight towards the back post, and it's just a terrible corner from Newcastle. Dubravka goes long with the clearance. Canade chests it down, brings it under control. Well done, Ibu. Liverpool throw in on the far side. Endo. Gomez. Nothing on, so he goes back to Verge. Ball into Endo. To Alisson. Liverpool just trying to create a bit of space now. Ibu has it right hand side. Endo. Again, just trying to draw Newcastle on. Isak starts the press. Liverpool move the ball out to Van Dijk left side. 9 minutes on the clock. Gomez. Again, it's still Liverpool just trying to... Oh, that's a beautiful ball from Verge out to Mohamed Salah. Beautiful ball. Salah tries to roll one in. Again, it's blocked by the Newcastle defence. That'll be a free kick. Endo with a foul on Joelinton. Free kick to Newcastle. Yeah, the weather looks miserable there at Anfield, by the way, lads. Absolutely bucketing down. Come on, boys. Being quiet from Darwin, by the way, so far. Verge steps up, does well. Lovely little drop of the shoulder, that, from Joe. Tackle on him. Ball goes out. It'll be a Liverpool corner on the far side. He's on the bench, David. He's on the bench, mate. So for those asking, Gravenberg's on the bench. Jota's on the bench. McAllister's on the bench. Can't wait to hear the Champions League anthem again soon, said Brad. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Next season, fingers crossed. Right. Corner in. Soboslai gives the signal. Ball in. Again, it's too close to Dubravka, who comes and gets a fist. Trent now with a second ball in. Headed away again by Miley. Salah has the ball now. Gomez. Endo. Diaz back to Endo. Oh, hello, Endo with a little diag. It's intercepted though by the Newcastle defence. Bruno Guimaraes. Don't foul him. Canade puts it out. It'll be a Newcastle throw in. Who's on VAR? Not actually sure off the top of my head, mate. Not sure. Trent, lovely ball in there to Darwin. Go on, Darwin. Slips it to Mo. Cross in. Oh, that should have been 1-0. Should have been 1-0. Jones now. Endo. Strike. That should have been 1-0. Nunez from about 7 or 8 yards hits it straight at Dubravka. It's good play by Liverpool. Trent plays a beautiful ball into Darwin. He slips it into Mo. I'm not sure whether Mo was on or off. He flicks it back inside to Darwin. He has to take it quickly. And I'm not going to be too critical of him for this one because he didn't have time. But he just tries to steer it goalwards. Unfortunately for him, it was straight at the keeper. But brighter, better, and good interplay between Darwin Núñez and Mohamed Salah. Diaz now. Ball in, again, headed away. Salah, well in. Mo working well there to win it back, but now Newcastle have it with Livramento. Stand up, no foul, Darwin. Well done, Darwin. And then he overhits a simple ball to Núñez, or to Lucho. That's Darwin summed up. Free kick to Liverpool. Fell on Trent by Joelinton. Stuart Atwell is on VAR. Thank you, Brad. And I think a couple of other people in the chat mentioned it as well. But thank you, man, for your super chat and for the update. Why did I say Salah should leave? Because he was playing crap. And again, if you're not watched the fucking 20 shows I've done since then, or you're just here to piss and moan. And I actually said he should F off to Saudi, if we're being correct about what I said. But Ronald, have a timeout on me, mate. Have a timeout, because I'm fed up. I'm fed up listening. Mate, that was like, what, 2-3 weeks ago? And I'm not a Salah arse-licker like some people. If he's not playing well, dude, I'm going to tell you he's not playing well. Endo. It's been a good start for us so far. We've definitely been on top. The tempo's right. You know, I've not really got many complaints so far with what I'm seeing out there. Just got to be critical or clinical in front of the goal. Simple as. If we can find a breakthrough in the first half, I think this game becomes fairly manageable. Is Firmino coming back? Absolutely not. He's in Liverpool for a book signing, I believe. Although he may be leaving, is it Al Ahly? Is that the club he's at? But it won't be to Liverpool. We're just lacking that final touch, said Brennan Smith. Yeah, I think that's fair. But we'll get there. Like, there's loads of time left in the game. I'm certainly not at a point yet where I'm getting frustrated. They're trying conditions out there, and we've managed the game well so far. And I feel like Newcastle will get tired as the game goes on. But when you're playing against a team that sometimes sits and blocks deep, like we've seen at Anfield, we need to try and find that early breakthrough to calm the nerves more than anything. Newcastle in possession, middle of the park. Trent steps in, wins that. Did he keep it in? Yes, he did. Ball played in. It's behind Darwin. Referee does well to get out of the way there. It's with Virgil van Dijk. Tries the ball around the corner to Trent. It's hooked away by Dan Burn. Salah's out there pressing Joelinton. Again, that's a foul. Free kick. Endo brought down by Bruno Guimaraes. Free kick to Liverpool. Right in Trent country. This is about 27, 28 yards out. Slightly right of centre. But with the conditions and stuff, if I'm Trent, I'm having a pop from here. Well done, Endo, as well. He started the game really well today, Endo. He looks completely zoned in. I'm hitting this if I'm Trent, by the way. Make it bounce just in front of the keeper. With that greasy surface, that can happen. Am I sponsored by Adidas? I wish so. Unfortunately, no, mate. I have to buy all my Adidas hoodies, but I wish I was. It'd save me a fortune. Ball flicked in. Darwin. Unlucky. Unlucky. Gets on the end of it. It's a difficult header to keep down, but he directs it goalwards, but it drops over the Newcastle keeper's bar. Was he on? Yeah, he's definitely onside as well. Who's playing better so far? 100% Liverpool, mate. We've started the game well. Certainly playing with a good tempo. Go on, Mo. Go on. Go on, Mo. Inside, inside, inside. Oh, unlucky. It's been cleared by Newcastle. Lucho now. Endo. Gomez. Curtis Jones. Endo. Again, Liverpool just trying to draw Newcastle out, but they're compact, making it difficult for us to find a bit of space. Soboslai, nothing on for him, so he has to go back to Verge. Canade now, heavy touch. Trent steps in. Nothing on there. He goes all the way back to Alisson. Van Dijk. Jones. Slips the ball in. Darwin. Diaz. Goal! 1-0. Lucho with the goal. There we go. We hoped that he'd find a breakthrough. We hoped that he'd get on the score sheet, and he does. Ball was played in. Is it offside? Chat saying it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. Damn. I'll tell you what, I don't know. I don't know if that's offside, lads. I'd like to see a replay of this. I thought the defender's knee looked like he was playing him on. Oh no, this angle he looks like he's off. Yeah. He looks, from this angle it looks... And by the way, Nunez was, I don't know, like 11-4 for 2 offsides in this game. I mean, what are they doing in the VAR hub, by the way, that takes this long? Offside. Offside. Oh, for the love of God. The lad's just... I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is he was 9-1 for 3 offsides in this game and 11-4 for 2. Come on, boys. Soboslai. Penalty. Penalty. Surely penalty. Stonewaller. Penalty. Penalty. Penalty Liverpool. Yes, Lucho. Love that energy. Love that energy from Lucho. Taylor's pointed to the spot. Let's have a look. I mean, that's a penalty. He clips his leg. Sorry, penalty. Let's have a look. That's a penalty. I don't know how he's not thinking he hasn't hit him there. That's a penalty. Left foot clip, penalty. I honestly don't know what the Newcastle defender is moaning about because it's clear as day that he clips him. They're waiting for final checks from VAR on the build-up, I think, maybe. While Stuart Atwell scrambles to try and find a reason to shaft us. How, again, VAR just taking too bleeding long, lad. Get the finger out. Penalty. Penalty confirmed. He's telling the Newcastle players to piss off now, basically, but penalty confirmed. Do hit that subscribe button, my friends, if you are with us for the first time. There's over 5,000 people in the chat now. Do drop a like on the stream as well, but penalty has been confirmed. Can you hear the tears? Stuart Atwell breaking down, very emotional after having to give in for that penalty. Referee immediately, in fairness to him, pointed to the spot. Mohamed Salah to step up. There's been big delays. We've had 2 big VAR delays so far in this game, so I would imagine there'll be a bit of additional time. Salah now. Salah. Saved! And Trent misses the... Penalty saved. It's just shit, Penno. It's a hit and hope penalty. The commentators here in New Zealand, Tyler and Townsend, say it's a tough call. Well, they're both 2 idiots. And they're very wrong. It was a nailed on penalty, but Salah's missed it anyway. That'll somehow not be his fault, though. It won't matter. Somehow, that'll be my fault. Somehow. He went for power, and it was a terrible penalty. Fuck's sake. So there's a goal ruled out correctly for offside on Darwin, and then a missed penalty from Mo. Diaz, come on, boys. Strike! Oh, unlucky. Strike from distance. Dubravka gets down and claims it. Unlucky, actually. It was Jones. My apologies. Jones with the shot. So when do we have the conversation again about taking Mo off penalties? Because it has to happen. Too many missed over the past year for my liking. I know he's had a few in a row that he scored, but I'm always 50-50 when he steps up. I don't think he should be taking our penalties anymore. If McAllister's on the pitch as an example, he's not now, I'd have him over Mo. And also, Trent on the follow-up should have done better as well. It wasn't a great effort from Trent on the follow-up. But, yeah, get Salah off penalties at this point. I don't care anymore. Look, not hating on Mo, but how many do you have to miss before we start questioning the situation? You know, we've been blessed for years that we had that Jimmy Milner penalty energy where we knew he was scoring. I just hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. But there's a long time left in the game. It's not, see, there we go again. The Salah fanboys in the chat, and it's everybody's fault but Mo's. Just give it a rest. Nobody missed a penalty but Mo. It's not my fault. It's not the chat's fault. It's Mohamed Salah's fault for hitting a shit penalty. If you can't take that on the chin as a football fan, I can't help you. But it's not our fault he missed. So stop getting salty at us when we call him out for a simple, poorly hit penalty. It's nobody else's fault. Grow up. And nobody's going in on him. He missed it. All we're saying is, should we take him off penalties moving forward? Which is a perfectly valid conversation. And we should, because he's missed too many. How was that not a red? He was clear through, though. He was brought wide. He was going wide. He wasn't clear through. So the double jeopardy thing, if he makes an attempt to play the ball, which he did, then it can't be a red. So, you know, to be fair to the officials, they got that part right. He did make a genuine attempt to play the ball. I'm never ever confident on Salah with penalties, said Charlie. Either am I, mate, but I don't know, man. Goal kick, 26 minutes on the clock. Look, there's plenty of time left in this game. We've played well, we've started well. We had a goal ruled out for offside, which was a correct call, and then we had a penalty missed. But ultimately, we're playing well. So let's not be downbeat about it. Let's just keep focused. And the lads won't let their heads drop, so we can't let our heads drop as fans. Let's get behind them. Trent, ball to Ibu. Ibu plays the ball forward. Reminds me of the one he missed against Bournemouth last year, said Brennan Smith. Penalties is a lottery. No, they're not. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. That's a cop-out answer. You've an 80-something% chance to score a penalty if you put it on target. So the lottery nonsense is a lie. They say that for a penalty shootout, which is a lottery. But you can't say that about a one-on-one from 12 yards with a professional footballer against the keeper. Sorry. There's no lottery involved in that. Salah, again, trying to play the ball back in. Take on a man. Free kick here to Liverpool. Another foul on Endo. Yellow card shown to Bruno Guimaraes. Lucho's been good. He has, yeah. Lucho's had a very bright start to the game. So that's Bruno on a yellow. Bruno Guimaraes on a yellow. "28 minutes gone. Another free kick to us in a good area." So look, again, just for those people coming in late, we've played well. We've played well today so far. And look, penalty misses are penalty misses. It happens. But Mo hasn't taken a defender on successfully in a while, said Brian. I don't remember the last time. He usually cuts inside and then tries to either offload it, play a pass. But look, it is what it is. People miss penalties. It happens. Endo. Oh, go on. Tries to strike. It's blocked. Wasn't the greatest to hit. Newcastle throw in on the far side. So look, I'm not going to go in on Mo for missing a penalty because that happens. But what I am going to say is I do think it's time to have the conversation about another penalty taker. "29 minutes on the clock. Klopp must be wondering how on earth we're not ahead. Well done. Well done again. Darwin, Soboslai, his strike, blocked. Lucho's having a good game. Endo's having a cracking game as well, by the way. Soboslai. That's a great ball. Great ball out to Salah on the wide right. For fuck's sake. Again, he can't beat a man. And then gives the ball straight to Joelinton. Well, I'm not allowed to say anything because he's Mohamed Salah. So I'm not allowed to tell you that was woeful yet again. Well done, boys. Good defending. Block, block, block. 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 Come on, boys. He's off, ref. He's off. He's off. Offside, yes. Free kick, Liverpool. Trent didn't want to take it. Trent was just protecting the penalty spot, Nicky. Trent was just standing on the penalty spot with the ball, making sure nobody scuffs up the spot. That's all Trent was doing. Liverpool are crap. Yeah, I know. Top of the league, though, but crap. But top of the league also at the same time. Top of the league. Did I mention that we're top of the league, mate? Look, Salah's not been playing well lately, and anybody who tries to sell me a pup and tell me different, he's a liar. He's not at it. Can't take on a man. Misplacing passes. I'm not even going to bring up the penalty because a penalty's a penalty. Anybody can miss one. It happens. But his all-round game is not as it should be. And Szoboszlai hasn't been great today either, by the way. Am I Irish? No, I'm Turkish. Can you not tell by my very, very Turkish accent? Come on, Joelinton. Newcastle coming into it a little bit over the past couple of minutes. But again, I'm going to say, our performance has been good today. So I'm not, weirdly, I'm not displeased. It's just frustrating we haven't found the breakthrough yet. Jones, ball in, unlucky. Lucho has a far side. Good control by Lucho. Tries a Cruyff turn. Newcastle come away with it with Gordon. Benjamin said, Mohamed Salah's adored by the pundits, but he's so frustrating. Makes you wonder if Mane and Firmino papered over the cracks. So look, Mohamed Salah's numbers defo speak for themselves. He's got no case to answer in that regard with his numbers. But if anybody doesn't believe that he's starting to fall away a bit with his all-around game, I think they're just deluding themselves. Great bit of defending, Joe. Great bit of defending, lad. Well in, Joe. Lucho now. Somebody give him some support. Good ball. Man on, Jonesy. Diaz. Liverpool ball on the far side. Ungrateful fans. No, just gobshites like you, mate, that think he can do no wrong. The fans that are genuinely calling out a poor performance are just that, fans. It's idiots like you that think the club owes him something that are the problem. We don't owe him anything. He's part of the club. He isn't the club. Grow up. Newcastle again getting a bit of space here. They've grown into this game. Oh, that's okay though, because Anthony Gordon just played a horrendously overhit cross. Yeah, Gomez has been very good today. Iron Fighter, I agree. He's had a good game. We've been playing alright, you know. It's not that we're playing poorly at all. It's just been a frustrating start to the game so far. Are we watching this to get insulted? It's not like Klopp gives you money that he gets. I don't understand what the hell that's about. I'm not insulting anybody. I'm standing up for the fans that are being insulted by the Salah fanboys who refuse to acknowledge when he's playing poorly and blame everybody else, the club. I'm sick of it. Had it with Mane. He was supposed to go to Bayern, remember? And Bayern were supposed to be the club that would treat him properly. How did that work out? I'm just getting sick of these fair weather Liverpool fans who are just player fans masquerading as Liverpool fans. And I'm sick of it. Simple as that. Good tackle. Oh, well in. Trent. Come on, Darwin. Chase. How did he miss that? No. Lads, Darwin's... Many chances. Like, that's another one for Darwin. Simple one-on-one. Misses it. Follow-up was difficult and it was a strike from distance. But my God, Darwin. Salah would have scored that. Ten minutes to go, and there will be a little bit of So Newcastle have scored, but the offside flag's up because I'm sure Isak was offside initially. So I haven't seen the replay yet, but it looked like Isak received the ball initially in an offside situation. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's off. He's off. Isak is offside. It's not tight, he's off. He's offside. I don't know what people need multiple looks at this for. I can tell you straight away he's offside. Just looking across the line, you can see he's offside. Surely that's offside. Again, we have the big long wait for VAR. Yep, offside confirmed. Told you. Some people in the chat are either on a wind-up or they need to get their eyes tested. Confirmed offside, no goal, free kick. It's already been disallowed, lads. We're back underway. Relax. Calm down. Tito said, I'm done with Darwin. Sorry. Look, man, I feel the frustration on Darwin. I don't know what else to say, lads. It's frustrating as hell. It is. I don't, like, yeah. Well, that's great. Oh, unlucky. Mo was really unlucky there. There was a nice ball played to him. He did so well to bring it down, but in bringing it down, he accidentally played it off the defender, but unlucky. Right, Trent. Liverpool throw in. 7 minutes plus stoppage time, and you would imagine there will be a bit of stoppage time added on for the, 3 VAR checks now? Gomez, diagonal ball. Trent drills one. Oh, jeez, hits the bar. Trent hits the bar from a crazy angle. I don't know if he was going for goal or if he was rocketing it across, but he strikes it unbelievably well. Oh, it's the post on the far side. Oh my God. That would have been goal of the season. Oh, that's so unlucky. Trent from a really wide angle hits this ridiculous volley / cross and it hits the post on the far side of the Bradford's goal. My God, that would have been goal. That beats Garnacho's if that goes in my opinion. But either way, it is still scoreless with 5.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. They're showing that Darwin replay again of the chance he missed. This game's just begging for Jota, said Bumba Dog. I would actually take Mo off at half time, put Darwin left wing, Diaz right wing, Jota up top. Mo needs a sit out, in my opinion. Thank you for your super chat, by the way, mate. Appreciate you. Endo to Verge. Endo. Soboslai. Oh, unlucky. Lucho. Oh, he slips. Unlucky. Plays it behind Jones, who slipped. I thought Darwin was going to be a Suarez regen. Said, is it silver? Yeah, look, it's getting... It is nothing but frustration, dude. I get it. Newcastle now on the attack. Well done, Joe. Good recovery from Joe Gomez again. 5,500 people in the chat, by the way. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, my friends, please do. 4 minutes plus stoppage times to go. And what's been a pretty frustrating first half. Seen a goal correctly ruled out for us by VAR. A goal correctly ruled out for Newcastle by VAR. A missed penalty. And some good opportunities gone a-begging. So it is a frustrating first half. But at least the performance is better. Michael said, hello, my friend. First chat. I love your work. Keep the faith, brother. This will continue to be a baffling season. Happy New Year to you. I think you've summed it all up there, Michael. Great first comment, mate. Thank you. Appreciate your support of the channel. Been a great game for a neutral like me, said Jensk. I guess it's an open game anyway. That'll be another yellow card. This time, ref plays an advantage though. Good advantage that play by Taylor. Salah stumbles over the ball. Soboslai. That's a weak attempt. See, there again with Mo. Mo of 2-3 years ago would have received that ball, run into the left side and unleashed the shot. 2023 Mo gets the ball, stumbles over his own feet, and then ends up playing a backwards pass. It's your boy from West Virginia again. Darwin needs to go. Can't finish. Waste of money, said Sawston Sports. Mate, look, I can't push back against anybody who's frustrated by Darwin. I can't. It's 2024, yes, sorry, 2024, yeah, you're right. Oh, Verge is unhappy about something. It's not Salah hate, J Muse. It's saying that he's not playing well. Hate is calling him a prick. Nobody's doing that. We're saying he's not playing well. If you can't take that, grow up. This is honestly getting on my last nerve. The dude's not playing well. We say he's not playing well and it's hate. We can call Jones crap for 5 years. Nobody gives a damn. But you say one thing about Mo and all of a sudden the tears come out. Stop it. It's not playing well. By the way, and neither is Darwin. He's having a terrible game. The only other front three that are playing well, actually, is Diaz. Newcastle, left side. Good defending. Lots to talk about at half-time. Oh, again, Soboslai, he's had another iffy game, and that's another simple pass that he's delayed the attack with. And then, fuck. These lads sometimes test your patience, I swear to God. The amount of balls we've given away and tripped over in good areas. Did the ref not come back and give Joelinton a yellow, by the way? Because that was a nailed-on yellow for Joelinton. He played a great advantage. But did he not give him that yellow? Which is shocking if he didn't. Oh, Soboslai again! Fuck me. He didn't. That's shocking. How did he not give him a yellow? So he booked Lucho there, has he? He's booked Lucho. Fuck's sake. So 5 minutes added on, by the way. 5 minutes, which seems short. 5 minutes is added on. So Diaz gets a yellow. for petulance, I gather. But Joelinton stops a counter-attack, blatant yellow, which the ref played a great advantage, but I don't know. Good challenge. Come on. Again. Jesus Christ. So Miley fell Salah here. Yeah. Rakesh, you're getting banned, mate. Let's have a look at the challenge. Nah, that's not yellow cards. Nothing wrong. Not yellow's fine. No card again. He did book him. Yes, yellow. Kloppo's not happy. Ball played in again. Well done, Lucho. Keep fighting out there. Keep fighting. Well in, boys. So we've had 2 of the 5 minutes so far. Trent, Salah, again, out-muscled. Salah, Darwin, and Szoboszlai are running around out there like headless chickens. The 3 of them. They should all be pulled off at half-time and not in a good way. Szoboszlai, Salah, Darwin all had a woeful first half here. Free kick to Liverpool. We've taken it short. Come on, boys, just get on with it. Diaz, Endo, Verge. Oh, unlucky. Frustration, lads. Oh, that little touch probably just took it away from Szoboszlai. Trent, ball up the line. Sliding challenge, Newcastle get lucky with. Step up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who's he booking now? Who'd he book there? Dan Byrne? Indian Scouser said calling Mo out is not hate. I know, you're right, mate. It's ridiculous. Nobody's hating on him, and I wouldn't allow any hate on him in the chat. But calling him out for a poor performance, you're right. Everyone has the right to do that. Trent gets a yellow card. This ref has dished out yellows, by the way. Trent's on a yellow. Gomez, is he on a yellow? No, I don't think he is. Diaz is on a yellow as well. Oh, fuck's sake. It's half time. Half time, still scoreless. Referee blows up. A frustrating first 45 minutes sees Liverpool miss a penalty, have a goal ruled out for VAR. Newcastle also had a goal ruled out by VAR for offside. And it is 0-0 at half-time at Anfield in what has been a frustrating but not too bad of a 45 minutes. So we will, of course, talk about the performances. Ask you guys to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. NVG got knocked out of the darts and he was 1-12 on. I hope somebody got on that. My mate just messaged me, and my mate's a Celtic fan, and he just messaged me to go, no yellow card for Joelinton is scandalous. Which I agree with. It's a joke. And MVG lost 5-3. Wow. That World Darts Championship is opening right up. Ref is a joke, but we've been so poor up front, said Chris Willow. Absolutely agree. So here's my takeaway from the first half. I'm going to go through each player. Alisson, not really had much to do. Not really much to talk about. Trent, in and out of the game. More good than bad, to be honest. That strike that he hit was really unfortunate not to go in, hitting the far post. The follow-up from the penalty, I feel Trent probably should have kept that down and done better with. Gomez, I think, has had a good game on the other side. Early fell from him, but other than that, he settled into it. I think Ibu and Verge, again, they're doing quite well. They're acting to try and get us forward as well, so they're joining attacks. In midfield, Endo's been brilliant. Szoboszlai's been absolutely shocking. Terrible. Jones he's been pretty decent, to be fair, Curtis Jones. I don't have too many complaints about him. Diaz been brilliant on that left side. You know, a lot of us were unsure about him starting the game, but I think he's justified that start. I think he's playing very well. And Salah and Darwin have been terrible. And that's my take from the first half. So I don't know how everybody else feels about it, but for me, the three worst performers on the pitch, Salah, Darwin, Szoboszlai. Bumbadog said, is it possible that the semi-hybrid role Trent is in is actually confusing the midfield? No excuse for not adapting, but Szoboszlai seems confused. You think by now, Szoboszlai in particular, I think they'd know that role at this point well enough. So Connor's just put a stat in there. He said, of the 22 players with 20 plus big chances in the Premier League since the start of the season, Darwin Núñez has the worst big chance conversion rate of 21.3%. Which, it's not going to surprise anyone, to be fair. I think we mostly agree. So look, my friends, there's 6,600 people in the chat right now. We're heading towards 7k. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please take a second and do so. Also, don't forget to drop a like as well. It'd be lovely to get the likes up over 2k. Let's have a look at the Liverpool bench. And then I guess we have that conversation about what you guys would like to see Klopp do. So, Diogo Jota instantly feels like he needs to come on, right? I think most of us, I hope, agree on that. Get Jota on. I think he has to play. And Gravenberch, I'd get Szoboszlai off and put Gravenberch on, or Elliott. I think either one of those two would be a valid substitution as well. Genuinely, I'd leave Salah on, though. I would. You know, with Mo, as frustrating as he has been, you never know. He might have that moment in him. And I feel like if Mo has one or two of those chances to drop to Darwin, I think he scores. But he did miss the penalty. But look, penalties get missed. My only criticism around the penalty would be, is it time to have the conversation about taking penalties off him? You know, I'm not going to go in on anyone for missing a pen. Oh, that happens. It's frustrating, but it happens. Liverpool look good on the bench compared to Newcastle. Yes. So Liverpool's options on the bench are Alexis McAllister, Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott, Diogo Jota, Ryan Gravenberch, James McConnell, Queeveen Kelleher, Jarell Quansah and Conor Bradley. So they're the options for Kloppo from the bench. Jota would have made this game 3-0. Núñez is shocking. I don't disagree with your comment about Diogo. I think he absolutely would have put the game away by this point. And I hope we do make some changes because we've got options on the bench and that's a good thing. Jota seems like a nailed-on one. Szoboszlai's not at the races tonight at all. So I think I'd bring on Elliott for Szoboszlai or Gravenberch. Don't mind either one. I'd take Darwin off and put Jota on. I'd leave Mo as is. Other than that, I don't think I'd make many changes. 2 at half-time for me I'd like to see. But look, Gakpo, absolutely no issues if Cody comes on either. I'm a noob, but I love Liverpool. Welcome in, W. Tungate. Great to have you in, my man. Craig has zero ball knowledge. Yeah, that's it, mate. Just the 7,000 people watching me. The fact that I've played at international level as a goalkeeper at youth. But what do I know about the game? I've only played it for 34 years. I've been around it 34 years now. And built up millions of monthly views from people who come to listen to my football opinion. But Johnny Nomark there on the YouTube comment section, who nobody knows who he is and nobody gives a fuck who he is, says I've got zero ball knowledge. So I'll just close down the channel now. That seems the obvious thing to do from the guy who gets millions upon millions of monthly views for his football opinions. But Dinasine Mestri said I don't know anything about football, so I'm just going to delete the channel, which is probably the best course of action. Mate, with all due respect, whoever you are and whatever the fuck rock you crawled out from under, I promise you this, mate. Whatever you know about football, I've forgotten more about football than you'll ever know about the game, you little no-mark. So don't come in and have a shot at the king. The king's reigning supreme and is loving every minute of it because of an amazing community filled full of amazing people. And it's not my fault that you're crying because we're not winning. That isn't on me, dude. So grow up. I'm trying, lads. A new year. I'm trying my best to... Oh, look, here we go. I'm not even going to respond to these people. I'm just going to boot them out of the chat. So hang on a second while I just remove some of these little Billy bitch balls. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right. Benjamin. Wow, thank you, Benjamin, for your very kind super chat. I mean, me here stealing the living and all with no ball knowledge. One question for the post-match: if Darwin stays poor throughout the season, how long do we stick with him until we replace him to keep up with City? It would be great to have a discussion who we'd replace him with. Oh, God, it's a tough question. See, I'd look at it this way. I think everyone that has a valid criticism or a valid fear of Darwin is justified. I can't sit here and tell you you're wrong. You know, you're right to be frustrated by him. It's normal. Like, he's not doing the job. And we paid a lot of money for him to do the job. So I don't know when you start to get to that conversation about, do you look to bring in another forward? Do you look to set? I don't know the answer to that. But what I would say is, the downside is you'd probably lose a fortune now if you sold Darwin, right? You're not getting your money back. So are we willing to draw a line under it and move on? Is Klopp going to continue to put faith in him? Honestly, I don't know the answer. But I know that we've got a dude on the bench who would have scored. And I hope we see him in the second half. So that's the best I can do, Benjamin, because truly I don't know. I think Salah has plenty still to give, but central, not on the wing. Ashley, I've been saying that for ages, mate. I think for Mo, we want him in the danger area, right? We want Mo in front of goal because dude knows where the back of the net is. So I don't see the same Mo being able to impact the same from a wide position. So I've long wanted him to be central, Ashley. And even maybe at that, like, you could make an argument to say, let's bring off Núñez, put Mo central, put Lucho over to the right, and move Jota left, or Gakpo left. Like, there are options there for Jurgen to shake this up. Happy New Year, my friend. Jota needs to start now, said 87 Unicorn. I'm trying to get through as many comments as I can. Kyle said, we cannot keep putting up with Núñez anymore. He's letting us down, and I believe we would have 6 points more than what we would have had now with a different finisher up top. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be respectful to everyone because you're right. Like, ultimately, I get the frustration about Darwin. But it's just, it's so tough because we see on a great day, when he's at his brilliant best, what the dude can do. And he's just not doing it consistently enough. And there's 2 chances there today he should have been putting away. The one that Mo laid him on for, he should have instinctively finished, but he put it straight at the keeper. The one where he's one-on-one with the keeper, again, he should have buries it and he makes a mess of that. And then he's got the rebound and it's straight to the keeper. So, look, I find it hard to push back against anyone who is disappointed in Darwin's output because it's not been good enough. First super chat, you'll never walk alone. To be fair to Mo, he's best on the run. He's clinical one-on-one. Absolutely, Adam. You know, you put Mo through on goal and I'm fully backing him to score. Lack of consistency will doom our chances at the League Cup. Well, we've two-legged semi-final against Fulham to come up, to be fair. So Liverpool in the first half had a total of 18 shots, 63% possession, and Newcastle had one shot with 37%, and somehow the score is still scoreless. Yoy. Virgil back to his best. I agree. Caleb, I agree. I love Nunez, but my God, his finishing. Yeah. Look, as I keep saying, I get it. Like, you're not wrong. Jones and Endo have been fantastic, said Nessie. I think Endo's been amazing, yeah. I think Endo's had a great first half. Jones has had a good first half. Gomez has had a decent first half. Diaz has had a very good first half. Centre-backs, very good. Trent, good. The only ones I think haven't really been at their best is Szoboszlai, Salah and Darwin. They'd be the three that I would feel know that they have more to give than that we've seen. Sabas likes to take penalties. Look, I think it's a fair conversation now. Like, Mo had that period where he missed a couple, then he came back, scored a few penalties, now he's missed another one. There has to be a point where we say, look, we need to revisit the penalty situation, because we were so lucky to have James Milner for so long, because he was, well, I think one penalty missed against Southampton when Fraser Forster stamped on the penalty spot, if I remember correctly. Other than that, like, Milner was money from the penalty spot. Is Liverpool linked to Elise? Yes, Evan, there has been a link. I don't know how strongly it is or how serious the interest will be, but there has been a link to him, yes. Huang Hee Chan. Yeah, I don't know if he's the answer. He's 27. I don't know, man. I think we could do better than him, in all honesty, if we were to look. Giannis, thank you, man. Said Craig, love you, man. It's nice. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you and Happy New Year. Jules Verne, great explorer. Thank you, sir, for your super chat. Appreciate you. Would I swap Darwin for Tony? I mean, it'd be hard to say no when, you know, Ivan Toney burying those chances. Like, I'd probably fall in the category of giving Darwin too much faith, probably. Because, I don't know, I keep saying the same thing, but you can see what he's capable of. But consistency is key in this business. And, you know, we've been spoiled with that goal-scoring consistency from Mo over the years. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a really, really tough one. I'd probably say I'd rather drop him to the bench for a while than look at selling him now. I'd rather we try to build up his confidence a bit more. Great stream as always. Thank you, my friend. Who was that one from? Eves Moylan. Thank you so much for your super chat. Stanley Smith as well. Thank you. You didn't put a comment in. Isak at Liverpool. Would I take him? Don't know. That's an honest answer, as I don't know. Have I missed any other super chats? I'm just scrolling back through in case I did. I think I've caught them all up. Right, so Salah's out for the second half anyway. I'm just looking to see if there is any changes, which I'm not expecting because Klopp Klopp lets them away with too much sometimes in my mind. I got to be honest. All the team, I mean. Right, second half's getting on the way. We're attacking the Annie Road end. Not seeing a change. Ref just doing the final checks. We're underway. Newcastle do the decent thing and launch the ball long out left side. Ball goes out, Liverpool throw in. Aaron said, Núñez needs to be put on the left. He makes defences panic. Elliott on the right, Jota through the centre. Diaz hasn't played bad, but this change would help him. I agree. I agree about him being better on the left. Yeah, I do. At this point, do you think Jota should start? Well, I think we'll see Jota get a lot of games while Mo's at the AFCON. I understand why Klopp didn't start today with Jota because of him coming back from injury. But I don't know how long we can leave this before we make changes. Do I hate Núñez? Not at all. No. Chris, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, mate. Thank you. Canade now in possession. He plays a diagonal ball up. Lucho brings it under control. Gives it to Curtis Jones. Gomez. Back to Diaz. Trent. Endo. You need to get a camera that's pointing to the screen. Well, it is. But the TV is over there. So I can't look at the camera and the TV at once. Not even I'm that good. Jeez, of all the things to moan about, like, God almighty, grow up. Or come to my house and install it for me. One or the other. I know you want to see my pretty face as much as possible, so I get the disappointment. Salah now. Oh, fuck off. Dude actually forgot the ball again. Darwin, heavy touch, allows Newcastle to clear. Come on. Quick breakthrough, boys, would be lovely. Verge now. Gomez. I have to say, I am rather surprised Klopp hasn't made a change at half time. I know he tends not to do it, but I feel like there has been a few clear poor performances here that Klopp could have made some change, because we've got a good bench. Bruno Guimaraes, centre of the park. I will sync, yeah. I'll sync at 48 minutes, mate. Thank you for the reminder, Ravani. Just give me 15 seconds. Still Newcastle in possession. I mean, they're not even looking to progress with the ball here. They're just moving it around. .48 minutes. 01, 02, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone said, what club did I play football for? So I played with St. Joseph's Boys in Sallynoggin, Valeview and Shankill, and Bushy Park Rangers out near Terranure. Diaz. Ball into Darwin. To Mo. Golazzo! Molazzo! Mohamed Salah. See, I told you to leave him on. There you go. Put that boy central. Give him the ball. Baboom. Mo scores. Molazzo. 1-0. Darwin with the assist. Beautiful. That'll do, boys. That'll do. Well done. Good football. Well done, Darwin. Well done, Mo. Good positioning. Delicious. Well in. Mo's delighted. We've got the lead. Thank you very much. So it all comes from a clearance played upfield. Lovely layoff from Darwin, which accidentally goes to Soboslai. He plays it out to Lucho. Lucho gets his head up, and to be fair to Darwin, he calls for it. He's onside. Well done, Lucho. And then Darwin squares it. Mo's behind the ball. That's 1-0. That's a goal. That's a very well worked team goal. All three forwards in it. Lucho to Darwin. Darwin to Mo. Mo to the back of the goal. Bing bang bosh. 1-0. What was that you said? Where's Newlon? There he is. First time in 2024. There he is. Mr. Newlon. I don't blame on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on Mo. 1-0. We've got our Molazzo. Bobby celebrates. Fabinho celebrates. Salah just has a little sit down. Celebrates with the fans. There we go. Now, let's build on this. Here we go. That was a good goal. And I love that all three forwards were involved in it. So it started off with a layoff from Nunez to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai plays the ball out left side. Diaz sees the hand raised by Darwin. He wants the ball, plays a great ball to him. And to be fair to Darwin, he rolls it across the box perfectly. And Mo, where you expect him to be there for the tap-in. Delicious. Craig, 1000% agree with you about Salah being central. It just seems like a natural thing as he gets older for me. To be fair, it was all three players who we wanted off. Yeah, it was. It was. You know, fair show. It was. Oh, that calms the nerves a little bit. But now let's go and get the second. Go on, Mo. Oh, lucky. Mo played it in. And then Darwin tried to leave it to surprise the keeper. But the keeper didn't buy it and the save was made. But there's the confidence back. Diaz to Mo. Oh, he's missed. Dubravka's on the super juice. How did he save this? Salah does a brilliant ball across to Darwin, who throws himself at it, and somehow Dubravka's there with a worldy save. Great bit of goalkeeping. Oh. What's the dancing alien's name? Newlon, mate, Newlon. Or the real name is, I think it's Howard, the dancing alien. Oh, yeah. Darwin again. Another save from Dubravka from Darwin Núñez. He times his run better this time. He was being played on by Livramento. Fucking hell. Great save. Dubravka's made some brilliant saves, but my God, it's frustrating at times. But again, credit to the keeper. Trent gives the signal from the corner. Ball in. Headed away by Dan Burn. Ball comes back out. Trent flicks it in. Header by Darwin. It's a difficult one. It was behind him. He tries to just guide it goalwards, but it drops behind for a goal kick. Oh yeah, I mean, they're showing a replay of that step over that and that save. Was that even a save from? I don't know if Darwin even got on the end of that. Did he? Was that the defender that got on the end of that and forced Dubravka into the save? Craig, let's be honest. Newcastle goalkeeper first half was amazing. Regardless, missing penalty, everyone misses. Even Ronaldo missed. Salah's performance going down in a bad way. He's not like open season, and Newcastle have just scored, and it's 1-1. Fuck. Isak. 1-1. I didn't even see it. I've no idea. Didn't even see it. I looked up and the ball was in the net. Right, let's have a look. He's onside. Not great from our centre backs there. Good finish from Isak. 1-1. So Trent's out of position, then the ball's played in. Verge and Canade are trying to get across. Verge gets across, doesn't get there in time. And it's 1-1. Well, we're going to have to do it the hard way again. This is why Núñez needs to put his chances away. I'm not going to disagree, Chris Willow, but also we need to defend that situation better. Plenty of time left in it, but it's just frustrating because we worked so hard to get that breakthrough and we concede again so quickly afterwards. Just the same old inconsistencies creeping in. Soboslai. Oh, again, it's another misplaced ball, dude. Oh, fuck off, Verge. Again, heavy touch from Verge. Ball gets ahead of him. Then he brings down Almiron. He'll go in the book for that, and rightly so. Just a heavy touch from Verge. Just again, that carelessness. Did you not book him? It's a wasted free kick from Newcastle straight into Alisson's hands. He throws it out quickly. Diaz. Come on, boys, get forward. Ball played in. Darwin heads it straight to a Newcastle player. Gomez. Endo. Diaz to Trent. Trent with a cross in. Cleared by Livramento. And the ref brings it back for a free kick. Klopp has to look to the bench soon. Need to get Jota on and Elliot, I would say, or Gravenberg. Still loads of time in this game, but oh God almighty, it gets frustrating, doesn't it? Endo. Darwin. Diaz. Heavy touch. Still have the ball though. He's looking for support. Plays it back to Endo. Nobody on for Endo. Lays it off to Trent. Gomez. Again, lads, it's all in front of them. It's all... There you go. Move it out wide. Trent. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, boys. Unlucky. Good ball in. Diaz nearly got on the end of it. No free kick down there, ref. No. Closing in on the hour mark now. I don't know how that wasn't a free, by the way, on the far side, but... Go on. Go on, Lucho. Somebody give him some support. Oh, yes, Lucho. We love that. No one there. Salah. Trent tries a reverse ball. It wasn't on. Lads, the fake scores get banned. Relax. I keep telling you. Listen to me, not the chat. We ban the fake scores, but sometimes it takes a couple of seconds for the ban to show up. Don't worry. Oh, they'll be banned. I promise you. But just focus on me for the goals. I'll let you know when something really happens. That was unlucky from Lucho. It's a great bit of play from him, but plays it across the front of goal. Nobody was there. Jones. To Endo. He moves it quickly. Verge out to Gomez. Surely Kloppo has to make a change soon. Look at the space Salah's in. He needs to be a few yards further forward, but out to Salah now. Salah lays it back to Trent. Trent puts in a cross. I hate these crosses we're putting in. These half crosses that we bang in. Who the hell does he think? We're not going to be... We haven't got a Peter Crouch in there to bury headers. Jones, again, unlucky. Press on. Well in. Well done, Dom. Trent, man on. Szoboszlai, Endo. Diaz. Still Diaz. Strike! Oh, again. Back. Oh, the keeper's having another worldie. Kenzie Wright, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate you. Another save. Lucho's having a great game, though. Much more like the Lucho we recognise. Oh, Jesus Christ. .28 to go, and again, come on, make the change, lads. Make the change. Air ball, throw in on the far side. And we've got a pretty strong bench today, so I hope he utilises it soon. Again, trying 1-2s, not coming off. Salah has it though. Come on, Mo. Endo with the ball in. Header. Off. Now Darwin's missing headers from 7 or 8 yards and putting them wide. I can't. What can I say? What can I say? That's not good enough. It's not good enough. And now he's getting dragged off, and rightly so. Gravenberch on. Darwin's getting subbed off as well, and he can't have any complaints. Szoboszlai and Darwin off. So, actually, Diaz, Nunes, Szoboszlai off. Gakpo, Jota, Gravenberch on. Here we go. So, Gravenberch on. Jota on. Gakpo on. Come on, boys. Salah now. 25 to go. Oh! No! Cleared off the line. Come on! How many chances do we want in a goddamn game? Darwin could have had 8 goals today. I know. Benjamin, I know. And mate, also, if he had a score today, he was the last leg of an accumulator for me, which would have brought up 270 quid from a fiver. So I'm as frustrated as you are, trust me. Endo gets a yellow as well. 25 to go. Oh, fucking hell. That one, it was Jones on the follow-up. The ball was blocked on the line then by Livramento. We know draws have been the bane of our lives as Liverpool fans in title races. The amount of points dropped by stupid draws. Come on, the boys. We got to win this. Canade. That's a yellow, ref. He should be sent off, by the way, at this point. Because Joelinton gets a yellow now when he should have had a yellow in the first half. But eventually he gets a yellow. I love Nunez, but he'll cost us one day, said Nick. Liverpool throw in. Come on, boys. Jones. Gakpo. Or excuse me, Gravenberch and Gakpo. Now back at Ryan Gravenberch. Endo. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Gravenberch can't even foul properly. He tries to slide tackle and ends up missing the player. Lads, I don't know what to say anymore. Fuck me. Cross in. Oh, well done, Jones. Well done. Counter attack. Oh, it's just a shit ball. Quarter of the game to go. Come on, boys. Well done, Endo. Trent, ball down the line to Salah. Well done, good ball. Corner. Corner. Excuse me. Corner to Liverpool, far side. Oh, the old nerves are all over the place at the minute. How is this game a draw? How is this a draw? Honest to God, how is this game a draw? Brian said, didn't we used to be good at corners? Too many careless turnovers, terrible execution, said Ryan. Thank you for your super chat, Ryan. Come on, boys. It's a terrible corner. Oh, he's done it again. Dubravka making another worldy save, for the love of God. How many chances, lads? How many chances? This time it's Gakpo's turn to have a shot saved by Dubravka, who's having the game of his life. Of course he is. It always fucking happens. So what's the XG is 4.5 to 0.32, and yet the game's 1-1. I know it's mad, isn't it? 20 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Do I believe in aliens? No, mate. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. I'll leave anything called love. Ooh. Oh, if I don't sing, I'm going to cry, lads. This is honestly another one of these absolutely infuriating Liverpool games. Fuck me. Where we've... Oh, Taylor, just go away, you little shit. "27 shots." Oh, here. Offside, free kick Liverpool. God almighty, the nerves can't take these games all the time. Come on, boys. Overhit. Well, got through to Dubravka. Oh, look at that. Little dummies left us all. Ball inside now to Isak. Return ball back. How's Kanate not got the pace to keep up with him there? Come on, boys. Clark 6, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, mate. Thank you. Gomez. Oh, fuck's sake. Gakpo, he gets bundled off the ball. Come on, boys. Just that one chance to Jota. That's all we need. Give Jota a chance. Why does the 72 look weird on Sky's clock? Is it just me or does that 72 look weird on the clock? $17 to go. Gakpo. Oh, again, it's a little bit behind Gravenberch. Newcastle play out. Now they've got a counter attack. Come on, boys, get back. Ball in. Oh, I tell you what, that's a good ball. We're lucky that bounced off the Newcastle player and into Alisson's arms, because that could have easily been a counter attacking goal. Just that Jota chance. Come on. Salah. Diogo. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jonesy. Curtis Jones. 2-1. Whoop, whoop. There's the goal. Diogo Jota with the assist. Curtis Jones with the goal. Liverpool lead again. 2-1. We'll look at the VAR and all just to make sure. But finally. And again, you knew Diogo be involved, but Curtis Jones, is it offside? It better not be, surely. It can't be. He played the ball backwards. There's no way he's off. Let's have a look. Ball into Jota. He has a run. Definitely onside there. And then he plays it backwards. Yep, absolutely a good goal. No way that's getting ruled out. Liverpool 2-1 up. Absolutely no way that gets ruled out. The ball got played backwards and there was nothing wrong with it anyway. I don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Me and Curtis Jones. We got a good thing going on? Curtis Jones, Curtis Jones. 2-1. There we go. And Alexis McAllister's on the pitch as well. There we go. Endo. Well done, Endo. He can head off to the Asia Cup with Newcastle wasted another opportunity. Newcastle are I thought we were going to concede again there. So Mac is back and Endo heads off now to the Asia Games, where we wish him all the best of luck. And I tell you what, we're going to be waiting for him to get back as well, because he's nailed down that place at the minute as his, and he had put in another good shift today. Curtis Jones is the best player on the pitch by far, never loses the ball, and I'm so grateful for my boy Jota being back, said Benjamin. I tell you what, Benjamin, I'm so grateful for your generosity today, mate. You've been an absolute superstar. Thank you. I think we're on course for the highest ever super chatted stream on Anfield Agenda, outside of the charity stream we did. We've had about €340 in super chat so far, according to YouTube, which is, I think, a record for us. Whitehammer says Szoboszlai is bad form, but an idiot can see his class. Oh yeah, he's class, but he just hasn't been at it. Oh, so grateful we found that goal though, lads, honestly. Now we just got to make sure we keep them out at our end and we're good. Hopefully, if we get to third, by the way, Craig's prediction is on. I went 3-1 in my my preview. Jota made the difference there with that run, said Lorcan. Yes, he picked up the ball deep and was at the heart of that goal, yes. And great awareness from him as well to pull the ball back to Jones. Now Salah's on the gallop down the right. Nothing on, so he turns back, gives the ball to McAllister. How great is that to say, by the way? Gives it to McAllister. It's great to have Alexis back on the pitch. Happy New Year to you as well, Neil. Thank you. Does Gomez score this season? I hope so. I think he's got more of an opportunity on that left side. Well done, Mo. Keeps the ball in. Outside of the foot. Gakpo. Hello. Hello. 3-1. Cody Gakpo. Woo! That'll do, pig. That'll do. By the way, I'm not calling anyone a pig there. That's just a reference from, I think, Animal Farm. So yes, 3-1. Cody Gakpo with a Gakpo! Brian said, let's add to the record, shall we? Oh, we love that, Brian. 399 now, Brian. Jota needs to start and stay in this lineup, said Mickey Pow. Just in time with a Gakpo from Mickey Pow. Let's have a look to make sure that my Mickey's not going to go down and get deflated. Oh, lads. This will be close. This could be close, you know. Lads, this could be... I'm not putting Newland out yet. This could be close. Oh, it's from Babe. Is it? There you go. It's from Babe then. I thought it was from Animal Farm. No, that's all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Sorry. This is going to be tight. Nessie, thank you for the super sticker. You would hope the defender... I don't know. I don't know how to judge this. I think he's on. From this angle, I think he's just on. I think the knee plays him on. Goal given. Goal given. 3-1. The game flows so much better without Darwin. Well, I'm not going to disagree with you on that one, but let me just change the score just to confirm that it is indeed 3-1. And Cody Gakpo is the goal scorer. Confirmed. Josh Taylor, thank you for the super sticker, mate. Oh, lads, we're on course here. And Silver, thank you for your super chat about Darwin. Gakpo. Salah. Oof, unlucky. Come on, boys. 10 minutes to go. 3-1 up. Brian, if you're watching, True Geordie, Brian, friend. Sorry. Sorry, Brian. You know we love you, mate, but also, go on! We've got a title race to be winning, Brian. You know what I mean? I hope you'll forgive us. Come on, boys. If he is live, by the way, go over and say hello to him. I'm sure True Geordie is live for this one. Go in and say we all said hello and sorry for winning, but also not sorry. We do love Brian, though. 10 minutes to go. 3-1. Oh, lads, I'm feeling it now. 2024. Here we go. Do you know what? Question. And you can insert your own Destiny's Child question into that for me. But, oh, hang on. I think we're about to concede according to the chat. No. Ball in. Yeah. 3-2. Poo. Oh, yeah. Good header. Good header. 3-2. Why is Diogo Jota marking their centre back? That's a bit of a mismatch. Squeaky bum time. 3-2. Newcastle making some changes. Joelinton's taken off. I mean, this is closer than it should be, lads. We're still ahead, but God, this is closer than it should be. Right, we're back on their way. 3-2. Forgot to send a message on the last one. Love you. Thank you, Josh. You're very kind, mate. 8 minutes plus stoppage time to go. We're still ahead, but my God, this has been much harder work than it should have been. Brian said we better be looking at a defender this month. I hope we are, Brian, but I don't know is the honest answer, mate. So I have a question for you, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but has anybody else wondered what a Virgil van Dijk trophy lift will look like? Because we obviously know, we've seen the Hendo shuffle. Jones. Oh, lucky. Block. Yeah, I don't know what a Virgil van Dijk trophy lift looks like, so I'm wondering about that in my own head. Newcastle now on the attack. Liverpool clear. McAllister brings it away. Ball through. Jota! That's surely a penalty. Penalty, Liverpool. Got to be a red. No, a yellow. I guess double jeopardy. Okay. He made an attempt to play the ball. Okay. Penalty, Liverpool. Jota was through on goal. Yeah. Let's have a look again. Hard to see if there's any touch there, in all honesty. Let's have a look from this angle. Lads, I'm struggling to see a touch there. Maybe there's one on his left foot. Let's have a look from this angle. There. I think the elbow catches Jota's left ankle. Honestly, I think the elbow catches his left ankle. Penalty given. Penalty given. I thought, look, I was honest, lads. I was saying to you, I don't know. And then I seen it. And the very last replay, you can see the elbow catching Jota's ankle. Then it's a step and a half, then he goes down. But you can see the contact. Trust, I'll be honest, lads. If I didn't think that was a pen, I would say it. They're giving it to Salah again. Hopefully he scores this and we can forget about the other one. Salah against Dubravka, Mark II. Here we go. So a big smirk on Dubravka's face. Klopp's not looking. He's gone full De Zerbi here. Salah takes a few paces back. Takes a deep breath. Steps up. Goal. Well done, Mo. Sends him the wrong way. 4-2. Well in, Mo. Good finish this time. Side foots it into the corner. There we go. 4-2. Another one. Keep up the consistency. Your content is fantastic. Much love from Australia and best of luck for the year. Up the Reds. Thank you so much, Josh. You're very kind. Mohamed Salah with a molazzo. Mohamed Salah scores from the penalty spot and Liverpool are 4-2 in front. And that surely will be that, my friends. Bit of Newland there for Mo. I love this new celebration, by the way, that he goes and sits on the advertising hoarding and celebrates with the fans. I like that. Good penalty that time. Keeper guessed he was going to go the same side. He side foots it to the opposite corner. Good penalty. Much better than the first one. And it is 4-2. Looking at Klopp's reaction here. I love that from Klopp. He just... Chris, thank you for the super chat as well, said Salah. Copying someone else's celebration. Don't care, I like it. You know, he might be copying someone else's celebration, fair enough, but I like the celebration. Whoever's it is, I like it. I love the streams, Craig. Keep it up. Loads of love in the chat today, guys. Thank you so much. 6,500 people as well, so please do hit that subscribe button and we could get to 235,000. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, folks, please do. We are 3 minutes in stoppage time to go. Don't forget there'll be a match reaction, player ratings, and a live fan reaction coming up as well. Someone said, as a Liverpool fan, that's not a pen. Honestly, mate, I had my doubts at first, and I said it. I said, I'm not sure if that's a pen. But the last replay, if you look at it, it does show Dubravka's elbow clicking onto Jota's ankle. You do have to look hard for it, I won't lie, but he does make the contact. Klopp's not happy about something here. So, for the people calling us cheats, two things for you. Firstly, do you think that if that wasn't the penalty, that Stuart Atwell in VAR, who isn't a big fan of us in my opinion, wouldn't have ruled that out? Because if it was obvious and there was no touch, they would have said it. And they would have said, ref, go and look at it. But they seen the same touch that I seen in the end, and that's why it was given. So, get angry at us all you want, fair enough. But it was given by the ref, looked at by VAR, and still given. And why was it still given if there was no touch? That's surely where they'd come in and say, ref, no touch, look at it. But there was a touch, because there was a touch. Another one, let's smash the donation record, said Josh. Mate, we're up to 430 now, which is ridiculous. Eating my words on Salah, plus I'll keep investing with the super chats. Craig, you're the best show out there. Thank you so much, Benjamin. You're really kind, mate. All the way from Oz as well. I hope I get to buy a pint someday, dude. Hey, so this is where I get to moan back at all the people who are saying cheating. You ready? Oh, I've been waiting for this. You ready? Cry more. Cry more. Wah, wah. Cry more. Wah, wah, wah. Cry more. Cry more. Wah. Oh, God, that felt good. Oh, that felt good. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Robbery. Cry more. That's what you say to me all the time. So, cry more. Wah. Do you want me to call you an ambulance? Wah. Seven minutes of stoppage time, by the way. Seven. Do 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 do. Oh, I'm glad we all agree, though. I'm glad we all agree it was a stonewaller. Well done. Wah. So 7 minutes of stoppage time added on. That's going to be my SMS sound. You're welcome to use it, Daniel. I don't know if I'd want to listen to me going, wah, but there you go. Feel free to use that, man. Work away. 6 minutes of stoppage time left. Craig, you're one of the very few people in the world I wish was in my family. I'll take that. Thank you. So, look. We're going to take our place again, as we should do, and stay right on top of the Premier League table. A good cry can be very therapeutic, said Ryan. Thank you for your super chat, Ryan. We're up to €432 in donation, which is the biggest we've ever had on a stream. It's mental, so thank you. Greetings from Japan, always supporting the team. Arigato? Is that the right word? Connor's the Japanese expert in our chat, having been there. But thank you, my man, and appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. Who was that from? Adeptus Calvus, thank you. Top of the league. If we're bad, what does that make your clubs? Cry more. Love the salt in my food, said Josh Taylor. Yes, Josh. Yes, Josh. That's the attitude. Craig, I really think the front three we have now is kind of perfect, good for chances like these. I'm struggling to keep up with these super chats. Contact is contact. These are the PGMOL rules. And also, as I've said, I think Stuart Atwell doesn't like Liverpool. So if he's in VAR and there is no contact, then he has every right to say to the ref, go look at it. The reason he couldn't do that is because there was contact. And the contact was tough to see until the last replay for me, I'll be honest. But it was there, elbow to his ankle. Craig, darling, pack it in. No, that's not a pen. You'd only be in my FYP. I don't know what your FYP is. Crying if that was given against you. I was honest, RC. I gave my honest opinion. Watch it back. At first, I said, I don't know if that's a pen, lads. I don't know if he touches him. So I do understand that people would have looked at it and thought, But the very last replay, I changed my opinion. And to be fair, I always try to give honest opinions on stuff. But I didn't see it until the very last one. So, honestly, it was there. The touch was there at the end. And also, I can't say this strongly enough. If there was no contact, the VAR would have told the ref to look at the monitor. So, I don't know what else to say. Jonas, thank you, mate, for your super chat. Appreciate you. VAR decision our way. Take it after Spurs, said Jordan Todd Scott. I thought, look, it's not me that makes the decision, so I don't know why people get angry at me. I didn't call the penalty. But all I'm trying to say to you is, I seen the contact at the very last point. Top of the league, gents. Great stream as always, my friend. Much love, said Boxed Will. Should Liverpool go for a striker or defender in January? Has Núñez failed? Oh, go on, Jota, go on. Blocked. Oh, corner. Unlucky. 3 minutes of stoppage time left. I'd like us to get Elise at some point. Has Darwin failed? I'm going to be a bottler and ask you to ask me the question again at the end of the season. Because I wouldn't write him off just yet, but I can totally understand why people are disappointed and maybe would. You can't miss that many chances consistently. You just can't. You get punished. So, look, anyone who's feeling a little bit disappointed in Darwin, I think is perfectly natural, but I feel like let's talk end of the season and then see where we're at. Cleared by Newcastle. Lance with a $50 super chat, which puts us over 500 quid, Lance. Oh my God. Thank you. Said Gomez has played great. Diogo's been the difference since he came on. Happy New Year to you and the family. Thank you so much, Lance. You're very kind, mate. And same to you and your family as well, of course. Modred said failed absolute plastic. So again, I'm going to say to you, I didn't say he's failed. I said I can't answer the question now. Give me till the end of the season. And look, if you can't understand maybe how other people are disappointed in the chances he misses. And by the way, to all the little people coming in crying about cheating and all, do I need to give you a maths lesson as well? So rule out that goal if you want, but we still win the game. It's still 3-2 to Liverpool. So I don't really give a shit what you say, in all honesty. 1, Liverpool didn't point to the penalty spot. 2, Liverpool aren't in VAR. And 3, we'd still be winning. Is that lost on some people? Like, is basic arithmetic gone? So anyway, let's see how close we are to the next 1,000 subscribers, which is nuts. Let's have a look. Where are we at? Wrong channel, Craig. Won't help you looking on top of the league, mate. We've got 300 subscribers away from 235,000. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Appreciate all your support today. Keep it up, Craig. Love it. Thank you, Jameson. I've never said thank you to Jameson before. Usually I'm cursing Jameson for a hangover and me being asleep in the front garden. But today I'll say thank you, Jameson. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. The referee has blown his final whistle. Liverpool have beaten Newcastle by 4 absolutely obvious and clear goals to 2. And we've strengthened our position on top of the Premier League table. To anybody that's coming in to whine about the penalty, talk to the PGMOL, because I don't want to listen to it. Liverpool have beaten Newcastle by 4 goals to 2. And we're top of the league. That'll do. We will see you guys for a match reaction, player ratings video. The match reaction is going to be a recorded one, but we will be back at 10:30 for your reaction, a fan reaction show at 10:30. So don't go anywhere. We will be back then. Hope to see you soon. Appreciate all of your support today, guys. It's been absolutely incredible. Biggest everything, to be honest with you. The numbers have been absolutely incredible today. The likes, the subscriptions, the super chats. Thank you so much. I'm going to go record the match reaction, the player ratings videos. We'll be back at 10:30 for what we're calling our fan reaction. It's all about you guys and what you want to say. We'll see you at 10:30. Much love. Happy New Year. Is it going to be the year we see Verds lift our Premier League trophy? Fingers crossed. There's a lot of football yet to be played. Thank you guys so much. We'll chat to you at 10:30.